What up, peoples? New YouTube has changed the app. It doesn't do the same stuff, so I can't tell if I'm on live. Am I on? I see me. I don't see nobody else. So, well, what's up, y'all? On this Saturn's Day. Good to see you. Be seen. What up? Canadian Kush, Summer Breeze, Nia Shelton. What up, DJ Sherm, Courtney Dockery. What up, bro L. Wise? Hold on. Frugally Yours. Oh, hilarious. Kevin Wise. What up? Toby Robinson. What's up, Jerome L? Dee Dee. What's cracking? Nathaniel. What's going on? What is that? Y'all gotta bear with me today. My eyes are a little bad today. I'm a little tired. Charnine Dawson. What up, Miss Annika? Elijah L. McBay. What up, Tyra? What's that? Chuda TX? Mr. King Shack. What up, Carmen Lopez? What is that? DOS Up. Sweet D. Caramel Soldier. Indigo A. Reload, excuse me. Reload 614. Malachi Israel. Queen T. Dr. Sinister. Leon Cowan. What up, Jan Wind? What's up? What up, January Godfrey? I think it's January Godfrey. I hope I got it. Kate Mix. Misty. What's going on? There's a lot of y'all in here. Can't get y'all all today. My eyes, like I said, I'm a little tired. Having a hard time focusing. A little sleepy. It's all good, though. I'm still crazy. How y'all doing this Saturn's Day, people? The day before the death of TikTok? No, maybe. We'll talk about it. We don't know. Maybe it's the day before the death of TikTok. About to be a whole bunch of sad-ass Generation Z niggas out here. Bunch of sad-ass, skinny, long braid wearing, purse wearing dudes out here. It's about to be sad. About to be a whole bunch of 304s out of a gig. He says TikTok really dead. We're gonna talk about it. It's supposed to be. We'll see. It's gonna be a whole lot of 304s in the unemployment line down at the welfare office. Sorry, ladies. But what's up, people? Like I said again, thank you for showing up on this Saturn's Day. Thank you for showing up. Oh, real quick, anybody who ordered Police Stop Law Package, if you ordered something, I was waiting to get a book in. I have to get a book in and some flashcards, so I haven't sent your stuff out. It'll go out Monday, so just be patient. You will be getting it next week. Plus, you know, the mail's been kind of crazy, so be putting it in the mail on Monday. So I got the cards and the books. So thank you. Appreciate you for supporting. Anybody else who wants to get the Police Stop Law Package for free, we're out here. Bam. We out here doing this law thing right here. Boom. However you want to put it. You want to get the Police Stop Law Package for free, the Know Your Rights Manual. Everything you need to know about traffic stops and Terry stops, which are police stops on foot. And, you know, what happens when they violate your rights and how to get back at police officers. And right here, this is how you get back at them. You go after their police insurance. That's the best way to describe a public official bond. It's police insurance that the city or the state makes police officers get just in case they mess up and break you in 3 pieces and can't put you back together again and be like, oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to do it, Your Honor. Sorry. He was you know, he was a little pliable, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, he was like a little gummy, you know what I'm saying? You ever seen them little gummy niggas? He was a little gummy. I didn't know he was gonna break down like that, Your Honor. Sorry. No, sorry, nope. Can't say sorry. They lose their qualified immunity. They go after that bond, go after the bond, they lose that qualified immunity. This teaches you how to do that right here. And then, boom, also you get the car, this is what you keep in the car, the constitutional rights card right here. This tells everything. This is the shorthand of what's in the Know Your Rights manual. And then right here is how you get back at them, let them know they lose that qualified immunity. A lot of police officers, when you say that now, they act like they don't care, because most people, most of the time when you go sue them, the city pays for the officer. So they'll act like, well, I don't care. Go ahead anyway, because the city's going to pay. They don't have to pay. But when you go get this, see this right here, no police officer can work without a public official bond. That's why this is important. It's not just getting you paid. A police officer cannot work if they have no bond. So once you take a claim on their bond for violating your constitutional rights, then that police officer can't work. They either get fired or they have to get put on a desk job. They can't be out on the street with no insurance. That's how that works. So you get paid and you get the police officer off the street if you go after their bond. So boom, you get all this for free, bam, right here when you order the great book of Melanin Research, the hard copy, bam. You gotta order the hard copy, realnagas.com, order the hard copy, all of this for free, and boom, gonna send you the flashcards, bam. All right, so make sure you support. That's the best way to support, because you know they took me out of out of the program, the super chat program. Appreciate y'all. What up, Christopher Perkins? What's popping? So they took me out of the super chat program, so that's the best way to support. Or go to CashApp, Real Nagas, the number 9. That's also the way to support. They thank people for who have been supporting this week, getting little Cash Apps in. That's been supporting my my salmon shawarma. I'm back on salmon, almost off my full cleanse. We got about a couple weeks before I can go back to my chicken shawarma. Chicken shawarma, baby, coming back up in another 2 weeks, baby. But got another 2 weeks on this salmon, so appreciate you guys. So best way to support, again, you can hit the Cash App, Real Nagas, the number 9, or go to realnagas.com and order the great book of Melanin Research. You should have the great book of Melanin Research already anyway. But right here, if you want to learn the law for free, we're going to teach you the law for free. Go to go to knowyourrightsfoundation.org and sign up as a volunteer. Appreciate you, Christopher Clark. Thank you, brother. He said, you take crypto donations? I don't have a crypto wallet just yet. I don't have a crypto wallet. But when I do, I will. But appreciate you. Right here. Man, we just had a big interview class on Wednesday. Bam, we had about 9 brothers in there. It looked good to see a lot of brothers in there. Now, those brothers who came to class, you haven't finished your onboarding process. I told you, get your butt on in there. Finish what you need to do so that you can get your butt in class. Stop playing. Told you. Stop playing. For the people who have finished what you need to do, make sure appreciate you. But all you people, don't be wasting my time going through the damn interviews. Get your butt in there. Do what you need to do so that you can get in class. And we can build this 1 million Johnny Cochran army. So this is what we're doing right here. So anybody wants to make it to the next interview class, please get over there, knowyourrightsfoundation.org, sign up, and we'll put you in the next interview class. It was good to see a lot of brothers in there. I mean, you know, usually we have a mixture, but there's a lot of females who are attracted to learning the law, you know, because their children, you know, they have kids out there, and they want to learn this law so they can teach their kids, so their kids don't get mangled by the popo. So it's usually a lot of women in there, but it was good to see a lot of brothers in there. Leah, thank you for the Cash App. Appreciate you. Thank everybody for the donations. So yeah, we usually get a lot of women, but it was good to see a lot of brothers in there, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see the brothers. I want to see the brothers getting together, organizing. That's our big problem. We don't, brothers, it's so hard for us to organize because we feel like when we're together and we doing, hey, nigga, I don't want to be doing what that nigga say. Why you get to tell me what to do? Nigga, why that nigga get to be doing that? I need to be doing nothing. Why he get to do that? No. Organization. Get in where you fit in, understand how to organize, and this is what we're teaching you over in knowyourrightsfoundation.org. So again, that's been a major problem for brothers ever since basically you've been freed from slavery. there's organization has been a problem. It wasn't a problem. The only time it wasn't a problem in history was Tulsa, Oklahoma, when we had the Black Wall Street. Black organization wasn't a problem for us then. But after that, they said, oh shit, them niggas know how to organize? Well, we need to break that shit up. So since they broke that shit up, we have not been able to organize since then. So let's get that back. And once we're able to organize, then we're able to get some stuff. So again, bam, get over there, get this. Oh, also the deal is we teach you for free, but you got to take it and teach everybody else in the community. So that's the deal. All right. So get over there, make sure you get in there. All right. Oh, and anybody who wants to learn status law, you have to go to, so we do police stop law, Know Your Rights Foundation, and I also do status law, teaching you how to separate yourself from the system, the jurisdiction of the corporation known as the United States of America, Inc., a Delaware corporation that you don't have that has no obligation or no jurisdiction over you unless you give it to them. So teaching you how to pull yourself out of the system, or basically have 1 foot in the system and 1 foot out of the system, so that you can utilize it. You can use the system, but it doesn't use you. So you get over there to patreon.com/realnagas if you want to learn how to gain your status back, have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and totally be out of the system's jurisdiction, but you're able to take advantage of the system at the same time. So again, patreon.com/realnagas. And the last thing I got, make sure you call the homie Timmy Tight Top, Weed Juice. He really needs your help right now. A lot of, Timmy Tight Top is from Altadena. Altadena is one of the places that's burnt to the ground. So that's also where, if you've seen me on the WTF show, that's also where I met Zoe, in Altadena. That's where we met at a class one day, and this was way in the 90s. Take that back. So way back in the 90s, that's where I met Zoe, in Altadena. And that place where we met, I think it burnt down on that street. So most of that area burned down in Altadena. And so that's where I know Timmy Tight Top and Zoe from. So again, you want to support Timmy Tight Top, make sure you get weed juice. Only got one juice because he hasn't been, obviously he's been distracted. But this is the strawberry lemonade, strawberry, apple, pear, and lemon right here. And so if you want to get the delicious juices, make sure you call Timmy Tight Top. He needs your support right now also. So it's 323-776-2587. Again, 323-776-2587. And so last week I was talking about how most of the places that burnt down are rich places, and that's true. Let me say that, but I want to throw a caveat in there, because Altadena is not necessarily rich like those other places. It's not poor, but those are like middle class to upper class people, mostly a lot of melanated people. That area over there is like at least maybe I would say 45-50% melanated people. And so, it's a lot of brothers and sisters over there in Altadena, and they're not rich. It's a lot of apartment buildings and shit that's in Altadena that got burned down. So a lot of those people over there ain't rich. So I just wanted to make that caveat. Make sure you put out the good energy for those people who are, but because a lot of people in Altadena do have money, who have houses and stuff like that. But there are a lot of people who weren't rich in Altadena who got burnt out. So just make sure we show the love for that. WDMA, what up, boy? Where you at, boy? You didn't sign up for what you didn't sign up, WDMA. You didn't do what you were supposed to do, boy. I'm talking to you. I'm about to come in here, and all you cats who came into the interview and you didn't do what you're supposed to do, I'm gonna get at you. Thought you was gonna creep. Don't come and waste my goddamn time in no damn interview. I got too much shit to do. I've been doing interviews with you, and you ain't handling your business. But I got to mess with you, WD. You signed up. Well, I hope I see you in class tomorrow. They say you didn't sign. They say you didn't do everything you needed to do to fill out your stuff. So to get the links for the class tomorrow. So I hope I see you in class tomorrow. If not, make sure you just email us and to see if you did everything you're supposed to do. But I'm just messing. I got to mess with you, WD. So, man, let's get into it, everybody. Again, make sure you guys support the homie Timmy Tight Top. Altadena alumni right there. And the homie Zoe, Altadena, Pasadena alumni right there. So make sure you support. All right, everybody. The fires are still going on as we talk about the fires. They ain't put them out yet. It's only like the Palisades fire is only like 20% contained. They'll say 20% contained, which means it's still 80% burning. That's really what they mean. It's 80% of it is still on fire. That's what it means. Like, goddamn. So turns out over 25, like 26 people dead, maybe more than that. I need to do the new numbers. They update that all the time. Was it over 12,000 structures burnt down? 12,000 buildings. Like, do y'all understand? That's Hiroshima. They said a bigger area, an area bigger than Paris. All of Paris burnt down. All of Manhattan has burnt down. Areas that size. Like, it was like hundreds of thousands of acres burned and over 200,000 people displaced. Shit is crazy. And Gavin Newsom and the mayor, they like, hey, wasn't me. Hey. Anybody ever see that Eddie Murphy? The Eddie Murphy special when he talk about about the dude denying when he was cheating on his girl, and she said, "I saw, wasn't that you when you with that girl? I saw you with that girl, and you was at." He was like, "Hey, wasn't me. I saw you. You was with that girl. You was wearing a blah blah blah. Hey, wasn't me." That's that Eddie Murphy special. If you seen that, you got to say it with a straight face. Hey, wasn't me. That's Gavin Newsom and Mayor Bass. They got that face on. Hey, wasn't me. Like, Nick, wait, ain't you the governor? Hey, wasn't me. Ain't you the mayor? Hey. Like, motherfucker, one of you motherfuckers, y'all niggas need to do the rock, paper, scissors, nigga, or something. Because one or both of you motherfuckers is going down. Which one is it? They both do this. Over their shoulder. That motherfucker right there. Gavin Newsom said, hey, when they said about what was up with the fire hydrants and shit, he said, hey, you got to ask local niggas about that. Hey. Local. Hey, got nothing to do with me. Local people. You got to ask the local. What, nigga, ain't you the governor? Then the mayor. No accountability with the mayor. Hold on. No accountability for the mayor. So she comes out that while everybody knows that she went to Ghana, right? While the fires was happening. But what most people don't know is that she was warned. I talked about this, though, that she was warned 2 days before that it could happen. And she took off anyway. She said, fuck it, I'm going to Ghana. I gotta do some I gotta do some diplomatic negotiating. Yeah, diplomatic negotiating with my girl who getting elected as president. You know, we got some unfinished business, me and my girl. Yeah. Like, wait, Karen Bass? Wait, you and what's going on, girl? So she was over there, and it turns out she said that she heard about the fire while she was in the air, and she made the plane turn around. This is what she tried to say. And she made the plane turn around. And hold on a second. Oh, sorry, all right. So somebody was out at my door. So she said she made the plane turn around in midair. But on her LinkedIn page, somebody went and investigated her LinkedIn page, and they saw her at a cocktail party as the fires were burning down Los Angeles. She was taking pictures with the Africans at the cocktail party. Literally at the same time, LA is on fire. She over to take cocktail pictures. So they own her right now. So there's a petition to recall her right now. They need, in LA and California, you need 15% of, 15% of the population to sign the petition in order to effect a recall. So it's up to like, I think, because California or Los Angeles has like 12 million people or something like that. So she needs like maybe 200,000 or something like that. 250,000. So it's at 200,000 signatures already. So she's about to get recalled, basically. They already like, get your ass out of here, bitch. So then all the blokies, they come out. The wokies are the black wokies. they come out because you got wokies in all different shades. So these are the black wokies, and they came out and they said that you only saying that that she's incompetent. People are only calling her incompetent because they racist. I always pull the racist card. I always have to go back to the racist card. Bam! Uno! They pull that shit like they do it. They pulling the four Uno card. Remember you put that shit down? That Uno card, that four, bow! Make the next nigga pull 4 cards, because you know the object of Uno is get the last card out, right? So, but you got that draw 4 card, and the last nigga got 1 card in his hand, and he think he about to Uno. You go bow. You put that draw 4. Hey, nigga. Yep, that's how the racists. That's how they pull that racist card out their back pocket. Bow. Racist. Draw 4. Like, everything is racist. She just can't be incompetent because she incompetent. They got to be calling her incompetent because everybody racist. Oh, okay. I got it. She just, okay. What has she done? Can you give me some of her accomplishments in her career? What has she done? Well, she was a congressperson. Okay. There we go. We're getting off to a start. What did she do in Congress? What did she do? First off, she came to every meeting on time. She was there. She was at every meeting on time. You understand how hard that is? She was at every goddamn meeting. Okay. What else did she do? She showed up. She looked great. Her attire, her dress was superb. She was dressed to the nines every time she went in to the Congress, to the Capitol building. Did you see her? Do you see her fade? Her fade is on point. You see that line? She has a fucking awesome line. Whoever her barber is, shout out to him. And he be going around like, okay, you gonna tell me something that she did for the people? Hold on, brother. I'm going through the list. I got the list. You ain't let me get to it. Like, nigga, you can't tell me nothing that she did as a goddamn congressperson. Nothing. You can't tell me one fucking thing she did as a congressperson, because she didn't do shit. Matter of fact, she got voted out. That's the major thing she did as a congressperson. She got voted out of Congress. That was her. That's her big accomplishment. And then she failed up to a mayor of Los Angeles. And she was only going to she was going to lose because she was running against this dude Rick Caruso, who built, if you understand Los Angeles, there's a place called the Grove where all people go. If you want to go see like celebrities and shit, you go to the Grove. He built that and a lot of other places. And he was running against her. He was winning, and then there was a campaign came out and said that you need to vote for her because she's black. This is the first black woman to ever run for mayor of Los Angeles. This would be prestigious. This would be a precedent. Blah blah blah. So all the blackies in Los Angeles, all the woke motherfuckers. Oh yeah, we can have a sister mayor and all this. So then boom, that shot her up and she won. But that ain't racist or DEI at all, right? So. Excuse me. So you can't hold her accountable because she's black. Then they said that she wasn't, because they were coming out and they were trying to say, this is Roland Martin. Roland Martin, Roly-Poly Martin, he came out and he said that you can't, this is where, because black people or a lot of melanated people were trying to jump, and he said you would jump into the Republicans' argument of her being not competent. Well, that's a bullshit argument because you need to know that she's not the mayor of Malibu. Malibu burnt down. She's not the mayor of Malibu. She's not the mayor of Palisades. She is not the mayor of Pasadena. I'm like, wait a minute. See, this is some dumb shit. So, first off, she's not the mayor of the city of Los Angeles. She is the mayor of Los Angeles County. Different things. Los Angeles County encompasses all of these different cities. You can have a lot of different municipalities within the county, but the county is huge. It has Malibu, has Palisades, Beverly Hills, Pasadena. All of these places are Los Angeles County. Huge as fuck. Los Angeles County has 12, 13, or actually like 14 million people in it. Whereas Los Angeles City only has about 4 to 5 million people. But the county has like 14 million people. So that shows you how big Los Angeles County is. So they're trying to say that you can't blame her because she ain't the mayor of all these different places. Yes, she is. She's the mayor of all these goddamn places. Sorry. With your non-information ass. So she is responsible for all of this shit. Because she had cut the budget. She cut the budget. And it came out that she was trying to say that she didn't cut the budget of the fire department. She gave more money to the fire department, but that was an illusion because she gave money to the fire workers, and which is bullshit. Let's get this straight. So she came out, she said, well, she gave the firefighters a raise, which technically was true. She gave them, technically, it looked like they got a raise. Individual firefighters got a raise. So, but the other fund that she cut was the operation fund. The 17.5 million didn't come. These are two different funds that she's not saying. So the 17.5 million dollars that she cut from the operations fund would have paid for all of this shit. It would have helped put out the fires, paid for more trucks. So they have I think they have like over 100 and something trucks, or like 150 trucks or something like that in Los Angeles County. Damn near 100 trucks were sitting in a parking lot broken down because they didn't have the money to pay mechanics to fix them, which came out of the $17.5 million budget that she cut. So when they try to talk about that she ain't directly responsible, she is directly responsible for the shit. Single-handedly. She's responsible. You got fucking almost 100 fire trucks sitting in the goddamn parking lot, just chilling. Because they don't have money for mechanics. That's fucking crazy. California is the 5th largest economy in the goddamn world, but you don't have money to pay mechanics to fix a goddamn fire truck? That's fucking insane. So this is crazy as hell. And Gavin Newsom and Bass is they are so full of shit. Gavin Newsom, this nigga on here, he's shimmying because the whole thing is coming out. It's a land grab. As we talked about last week, all of this shit is a land grab. Because Gavin Newsom came out and he says, yeah, I've been talking to the governor of Hawaii, and, we've been working on some prospective investors to come in and make some offers. Like, nigga, what are you doing, nigga? This nigga, we talk about this nigga, have y'all seen this nigga shimmying? Like this nigga doing a strip tease or some shit. And we gonna do some prospect. This nigga was giddy because he got people coming in to buy up the property on dirt for dirt cheap. Excuse me, which he's trying to act like they put in price controls. You can't lowball the people on their property, but he has companies coming in to buy up the land to make deals with these cats. So that's what the whole shit was about. It's about a land grab, just like we said. just like we figured it was. It's all a big giant land grab. But who started the fires? Who started the fires? Now, we talked about there was some arsonists. This dude with the goddamn blowtorch that said he was lighting a blunt. I'm only lighting a blunt. And this nigga was an illegal immigrant from Mexico. And this nigga was caught. He said he was lighting a blunt, but they said he was lighting the Christmas tree. So then they arrested they've arrested close to 40 people because cats are going around, the gang cats are going around starting fires to try to loot. So what happened, the fires got started. These niggas have, hey, what if we start more fires over there and start looting the goddamn cribs? So a bunch of Ring cameras were catching people starting fires. Yo, Nina, thank you for the CashApp. Appreciate you, girl. Thank you. So a bunch of cats, these gang members in hoodies are over here. Now, they don't, some of them are LA gang members. Some of them are illegal immigrants. But these cats are starting fires. I mean, it's not like, if you're down and out and you poor, it's, these niggas like, hey, if we go start a bunch of more fires at these rich ass cribs, they not gonna know if it's nature or what, and we can just start looting. Now, is it a bad idea? You be the judge. Is it good or bad idea? You be the judge. But that's what's happening. And the Ring cameras caught these people. Nigga was right out trying to set fire to a goddamn palm tree. Like, you dumbass. Palm trees are filled with a bunch of water and oil. Like a water, fire wants to go to dry shit, just so you want to know. So a lot of people who with the conspiracy theories and say, why did the fires burn down all these houses and the trees were left standing up? They must have been a direct energy weapon. Well, the fires usually in wildfires like that, it's not uncommon for fire to leave fully developed trees alone because they're filled with water. They're filled with a lot of water and they can't burn. It's very hard for fire to burn trees down that's filled with a lot of water. So it likes to go to dry shit, which is why Gavin Newsom should have been clearing the goddamn the forest floor and the floor, the ground floor where all these people live, of all the dry brush. So they full of shit. Now, then it comes out about the firefighters. They came out and said, these niggas haven't been paid in months. Now, remember, I just told you how the mayor said that she gave the firefighters a raise, but they ain't got the money. Firefighters individually are owed tens of thousands of dollars. One motherfucking firefighter got a check for $200 for the month. One firefighter got a check for $200 for the month. Now, what would you do if somebody paid you $200 for your whole work month? What would you do? I'm going to tell you right now, I'd let every goddamn thing in the universe burn down. If it was me, $200? What? $200? You done lost your motherfucking mind, nigga. You better be lucky the goddamn whoever the mayor, she better be glad that they ain't trying to drag her through the street. But, so, this is the bullshit of it. Oh, and then they said 50% of the fires are being started by, or over 50% of the fires are being started by homeless people. I said this shit last week, and some people tried to come at me and say you can't blame the homeless people. Well, yes, you can, because over 50% of the fires in LA are started by homeless people. Where I go mail your packages, the post office, where I go mail your packages, they had 3 fires set out in front of the post office by homeless people. So the post office is really huge. So there's a lot of good what is that? The sidewalk in front of it that you can just prop up. So if you homeless person, you look at that like some prime real estate. Like, nigga, this is Bel Air, nigga. This is the Bel Air of outside right here, nigga. I'm about to prop my shit up, nigga. Hey, nigga, you need some, you want to rent some space over here, nigga? So when I'm saying that, I'm not joking. These cats, I've seen these cats. This motherfucker, one cat who took over the spot, this nigga had a mansion. He had, do y'all know what a foyer is? Do y'all know what a foyer? This nigga had a foyer. A foyer usually is like a space, a walk space when you go into a house. You walk through a space right there, right? And it has where the house divides and shit. So it's the middle space where like the house divides and shit like that. So this nigga, he was outside. He had 2 areas to his homeless spot. He had a right side where this nigga had a couch. He had all kind of shit in there. He had to set up. It was shit. This nigga had a fountain. This nigga had a fountain. Y'all, I'm not even lying. In the foyer, this nigga had a fucking fountain in the middle of the shit. And so on the side over here, it was like an open space, but he had it carted off with a gate. And in there, this nigga had a grill. He had his bike. He had like a little outside couch and shit where he could chill outside and watch shit go. I'm like, nigga. So him cooking on the grill, it caught on fire and almost burnt the post office down. And so they kicked the nigga out. And another nigga came in and he did the same thing. He set up a whole goddamn another apartment and he almost burnt the post office down. So 3 homeless people almost burnt the post office down. So this is what LA got to deal with. And Gavin Newsom and Mayor Baz, they have not fixed the problem in any way, shape, or form. And still not. And cutting the firefighters' salaries, they haven't been paid in months, but they gave $24 billion was allocated to the homeless and was $30 billion to illegal immigrants. So this is some bullshit over here. So moving along. Hold up. Oh, real quick. So Congress, it turns out that Congress on fund, they said they're going to put some conditions on funding the wildfires for California. So Congress has said they're not going to fund the wildfires for California unless California fixes some things that they were responsible for. Basically, do preventative work. Now, I agree with that. On the surface, I agree with that. If somebody has a goddamn problem, you don't keep enabling them to continue the problem. Like, you don't just keep, if a person got a crack addiction, you don't keep giving them crack or more money to buy more crack. You don't do that if you want that person to get off crack. Right? So California, they don't fix anything. They have the most fires of all time that only started. The fires started really crazy back. We've always had fires, but they only started like having them all the time back in 2015 or 16 for some reason. They just started to happen like everywhere all the time. So if you're not doing your preventative work, then why should we keep paying you money when your shit burned down? That's what Congress is saying. Why the hell should we give you more money to burn down more shit? Why make that make sense? Now, that's right. I agree with that. Absolutely. However, Congress came out and they said their first thing that they're going to do, though, when their first session, after they convene for the new cabinet, is they're going to fund Israel. That's the first thing they're going to do is, wait a minute, hold up. Your very first mission is to fund, what the fuck? How does that happen? And they don't got to do nothing. They've been blowing up motherfuckers and doing it and telling you to eat a dick for like years and all this and that time. They don't got to do nothing to keep getting money. Wait, the new Khazarians can keep getting money no matter what, right? And the Ukrainians, they can get money no matter what. But California got conditions on the money. Now, if you're going to be like that, fuck that bullshit. You're going to give money to foreign countries, but not to a state who pays into the money that you were putting out, that you giving out. That's bullshit. So normally I would agree with don't pay California to keep fucking up. However, if you're going to pay New Khazaria and Ukraine and just keep giving them goddamn money, and they don't even contribute to the GDP of America like California does. California contributes the most amount of money to the GDP of America. But you're not going to fund them. Okay, so that's bullshit. So I agree with that one. I agree and I disagree. You know, but we know the politicians are all Khazarian ball garglers. So these niggas, they're eternal Khazarian ball garglers. That's how that shit works. So I just thought that was some bullshit. So moving along, they're Khazarian ball garglers, but did Trump tell Netanyahu the EAD? Because y'all heard there's a new deal. The war, they came to an agreement to stop the war over in Gaza. Now, Trump said, when he said this on the campaign trail, I'll have the war ended before I get in office. This nigga said that. And they were like, he's bullshit. How the fuck you're not just gonna end the war? You're not gonna tell people to stop, put that down. You're not gonna tell people that they need to forget about their babies being killed and their women being raped and all that. You're not gonna get like, I'm gonna do it. How are you gonna do that, sir? How are you gonna do that, Trump? I'm not gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it. Just know I'm gonna have the war ended before I get in office. He's full of shit. He's full of shit. He lies all the time. Like, apparently not. Apparently Trump is not full of shit. Apparently Trump is not full of shit. So what happened was, so this is crazy. This is how it started. So I said this before. I said Trump appears to be a Khazarian ball gargler connoisseur. he understands between the smooth and the coarse ball. I said he was a Khazarian ball gargler connoisseur. However, that with a caveat. He could be playing Netanyahu because he's an alpha and he really don't take no orders from anybody or shit from anybody, let alone Netanyahu. They're both alphas, right? So Netanyahu prides himself on being able to control the politicians of America, but he can't control Trump because Trump last time Trump was president, he told Netanyahu, fuck you. He told him to go fuck himself, right? So Trump already has that in his bag. He already told Netanyahu to eat a dick, right? So I was like, all right, Trump could be playing these cats. So it turns out on Trump's social media, what is it, Truth Social? Did y'all see this? So on his Truth Social page, he posted a video of a guy, I forgot the dude's name. He's a older cat, wears glasses. Go on his Truth Social page, you can see this. Or go to Kim Iverson's page. She did a whole breakdown of this, right? So on his Truth Social page, he put this dude on talking about how Netanyahu set up all of these wars in the Middle East and he got America to do it. He used America to do it. So he was this dude. So Trump, right, supposed to be supporting Israel, supporting New Khazaria. But on his page, he puts a video up of a dude shitting all over Netanyahu and the Zionists, saying how it's all Netanyahu's fault. He been using America to start these wars over in the Middle East and this and that. So wait a minute. Why the fuck would Trump? Yeah, Jeffrey Sachs. Thank you, D. Jeffrey Sachs. So that video of Jeffrey Sachs breaking down Netanyahu and all the shit Netanyahu has been doing for the past 40 years, right? Trump put that on his page. You ain't no Khazarian ball gargler if you put a video of a dude shitting on Netanyahu on your page. So this is what he did. Man, this nigga Trump, man, sometimes I be thinking Trump is the dumbest motherfucker in the universe, but sometimes this nigga be playing Sometimes he do be playing some little, different dimensional chess. So the reason he came out and he said, if the prisoners are not released, there's gonna be hell to pay, right? That's what he said. Remember, he came out, he just said, if the prisoners are not released, by the time I get in office, there's gonna be hell to pay. Now all the Republicans and the Zionists took that as him threatening the Hamas people, right? But he didn't say who was gonna pay. He just said there's gonna be hell to pay, which I think he was also talking about Israel, because Israel is the one who haven't been dealing. Hamas wanted to deal a long time ago, and Netanyahu bitch ass hasn't been wanting to deal because he really wants to take over the Middle East for Israel, right? So Trump knows this shit, and he's like, okay, Netanyahu is full of shit. He's the one holding up shit. He's the one holding up the deal. He actually even said this a few months ago. He said Israel is the one who's holding up the peace. So what he does is he comes out, he says, all right, I'm gonna make it look like I'm shitting on Hamas. You need to give up the hostages before I get in office, right? So this is going to force Netanyahu's hand, because if Hamas comes to the table and says, yo, all right, Trump, we'll give you the hostages. All right, we'll give up the hostages. Cool. How about that? And then now that puts the ball in Netanyahu's court. And now if Netanyahu says no, everyone in the world, Trump is going to put his ass on blast around the world. This bitch ass nigga is the one who's keeping the war going, right? So now Netanyahu has to make a deal. He forced Netanyahu's hand to make a deal by forcing Hamas to come to the table, and publicly, with all of his rhetoric and all that type of shit. So so what happened was Trump, they said Trump, he said he sent an envoy. So first of all, Biden came out and tried to take credit. He said, my administration, we have reached a deal on the war with Gaza. And we brought Mr. Trump's administration along, and, we're going to hand it off to him. Like, nigga, you ain't handing off nothing. Trump got this shit. So what happened was, America has envoys, basically people to handle business for America with Israel, right? That's Biden administration has envoys. Now Trump administration coming in, he has an envoy, so which is a person that deal with them. So he sent his dude over to Qatar, where Hamas is. That Hamas's leaders are in Qatar. They're not even in Gaza. So this nigga is bombing Gaza, talking about he about to take out Hamas when Hamas's leaders are in Qatar. Like, nigga, we know you full of shit because you ain't going after the leaders. So he went to Qatar to deal with Hamas, right? So he worked out the deal with Hamas, and then he called Netanyahu and said, yo, I'm coming to Israel, nigga. He said, we got to deal with Hamas. So, yo, be at the place at this time, right? So Israel comes, or Netanyahu comes back, and he says, well, sorry, sir, sorry, we're in Shabbat right now. We're in the middle of Shabbat. I cannot meet with you. Once at the end of Shabbat, we will work out a time. We will meet with you at the end of Shabbat. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right? The nigga said. So the envoy is New Khazarian. He's Israeli, right? So he's Jewish. So you can't call this nigga anti-Semitic if he starts to shit on Israel. So this nigga said, Shabbat, nigga, you better, your shabitch ass better should be at the meeting, or you gonna get shabitch slapped, nigga. Shabbat, nigga, you better Shabbat your ass to this motherfucking meeting, bitch. Oh, nigga, this shit was hilarious. He said, I don't give a fuck about, this is what he said too. This is the report that came out. He said, fuck Shabbat. I don't give a fuck about, you better should be at the meeting, your shabitch ass. So, off the chain, and Netanyahu was at the meeting. He said, yo, bitch ass better be at the meeting. You better should be at the meeting, bitch. So Netanyahu was at the meeting, sure enough. Yes. How can I help you? How can I help America? Like, nigga, you working out a deal. We got a deal. 33 hostages. They gonna release 33 hostages. You gonna release 1,200 prisoners. What? We're going to do what? You heard what I said, bitch. Nigga, you heard what So this deal was on the table months ago. Hamas agreed to this deal months ago. Netanyahu said no months ago. So Trump brought the same goddamn deal to the table that this nigga shitted on. Netanyahu shitted on months ago and said, now say no now, nigga. Say no now, bitch. He said, say no now. I want to hear you say it. Say no to me, motherfucker. You said no to Biden. I want to hear you say no to me, bitch. It looks like a very good deal. It looks like something that we could work on. Let me take it back to my people and we will look it over and we will... Like, shut your bitch ass up, you know? So, that's what happened. Trump basically punked Netanyahu into a deal. He punked him by putting him on blast on that with that video on his page. So if he says no, that video is out showing that Netanyahu, his whole thing is to take over the Middle East. He put him on blast. Like, nigga, you have no choice but to accept this deal or the whole world gonna know you full of shit. And then I can tell you to eat a dick in public. I can tell you to eat a dick on camera. So shout out to Trump for that. He smashed on Netanyahu bitch with that one. Straight up. Straight up. Like, nigga, you don't take this deal, you a bitch ass nigga. Straight up. So right now they have negotiated a 3-phase deal, releasing 33 hostages from Hamas, 1,200 prisoners, what they call prisoners, but it's really hostages that Israel is holding in their prisons. And then that's the first phase. And then they'll release more hostages in the second phase and more prisoners in the second phase. And then fully in the third phase, after the third phase, Israel is supposed to remove themselves from Gaza. And so then they're going to talk about, after that, being able to rebuild Gaza because they done leveled the shit, which Netanyahu didn't want. See, Trump don't want no parts of that shit over there. He don't want to be in the. He don't want no war with Iran. He don't want to be in no conflict. He don't want none of that. So, in order for New Khazaria to take over Gaza, they gonna need America's help, and Trump ain't doing that. Trump's like, nigga, I'm not giving you no soldiers, nigga. You ain't no soldiers are going over there to Gaza. No soldiers are going to Lebanon. No soldiers are going nowhere, bitch. So you need to make a deal or your ass is out in the wind, bitch. So figure it out. Let me know. Let me know what's up. Hey, nigga, Trump, y'all can talk that shit about Trump, but he smacked the shit. Hey, any motherfucker who can tell Netanyahu EAD and Netanyahu has to do it. Hey, you got to give it up on that one. You got to, that nigga Trump just told Netanyahu bitch to EAD, and Netanyahu bitch couldn't say anything back. But okay, I will consider it. I will consider eating EAD. I will consider it. Yeah, you better consider it, nigga. So, shout out to Trump. Get your bitch ass over to the meeting. Fucking Shabbat. You better get your bitch ass out of here. So moving along, the Supreme Court, they allowed TikTok to be banned in the U.S. just days before Trump's inauguration. Tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, TikTok. TikTok, TikTok. That's the TikTok right there. We're going to TikTok your ass out of here. Do y'all know, first of all, just so you know, TikTok is a terrible app, y'all. If y'all have it on your damn phone, the CIA agent, this nigga came, he said, if you got TikTok on your phone, if you ever had it on your phone, you need to throw your phone away. That nigga said, if you have TikTok on your phone, or if you've ever had it on your phone, you need to throw your phone away. Crazy. Now, the shit that it does is insane. Like, so somebody was breaking down like something that the Facebook algorithm does. So the Facebook algorithm, which is crazy, which is why I don't fuck around with Facebook anymore. I need to remove my whole profile. But Facebook, if you're on Facebook, do you know Facebook can make profiles of people that aren't on Facebook that you know? Facebook can do profiling. So, you know, like a profiler for the police. So the algorithm does profiling. So say if you have like 3 brothers and they all have Facebook accounts. Excuse me. They all have Facebook accounts, right? You know, they may interact or talk or whatever. But say if they even don't, you know, because one may be in Afghanistan or one may be off in the distance or whatever. He may not be an active user, but they just all have accounts. And so the algorithm goes through there and it finds similar things and say, okay, these cats have the same last name. And then it starts to search for other things that they have similar in their profiles and say, okay, well, these cats must be brothers, right? And so then it starts to create a profile link from that, and then it can look for phone numbers that each profile uses that are very similar or the same. And so if you call your mother or whatever, because it has access to all your links. So say you call your mom on your phone. So now Facebook app has access to this number that's all of you are calling, say, oh, okay, and then it'll link it and say, okay, well, this person must be this person must be the mother or something like that. It'll start to create a profile out of your mom, and then it'll start to follow things that it thinks that your mom could be doing, where your mom lives in this area, or your mom goes to this damn grocery store. And that shit is crazy. This is Facebook that does this shit. Now, TikTok does this shit times 10. TikTok is on your phone. It can go and do everything. It can, by being on your phone, it can link in and spy on your people, on friends' phones who don't even have it, because it can go through your contacts and go through other people's phones. So TikTok is full of shit. So they banned it. So they said the Supreme Court is allowing a ban on TikTok to go into effect in the United States just days before the president. This is a report. Days before President-elect Trump is sworn into office for a second term. The court issued its decision on Friday after TikTok argued a law banning the popular video streaming app violated users' First Amendment rights. And so then the Supreme Court said, you are first of all, foreign countries don't have First Amendment rights. But this is spyware. You don't have a First Amendment right to spy on Americans. That's what the Supreme Court said. Get your bitch ass out of here. You don't have a First Amendment right to spy on Americans. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get your ass out of here. And the fact that all they said that they had to do was either divest from China, cut themselves from China, or sell the company. Now, the fact that they won't divest from China shows you that China owns the goddamn app. They'll sit up and say that we're not run by China, we have no connection to the Chinese government, they don't do anything, blah, 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 but you won't divest from them, which means they own your ass. You know they own you. So it says, we conclude that challenge provisions do not violate, this is what the Supreme Court said. We conclude that challenged provisions do not violate petitioners' First Amendment rights. The country's highest court wrote in its decision, which reaffirming an appeals court ruling. Basically, you don't have the right to spy on Americans. Last year, Congress passed a law banning TikTok unless its Chinese parent company, ByteDance, sells its stake by January 19th, tomorrow. The Supreme Court heard oral arguments in the case on January 10th and issued its decision a week later. In that decision on Friday, the country's highest court noted that the provisions of the law being challenged were content neutral, targeting a foreign adversary's control of a platform rather than targeting particular speech. President-elect Donald Trump, though, Mr. Saver Trump, Mr. Saver Trump, see, it's about to be, so tomorrow the ban goes into effect, but Biden said he's not going to enforce it, right? I'm going to leave it up to the next administration to enforce. So what that means is, so tomorrow, it's supposed to be cut off tomorrow, so tomorrow it won't be cut off, right? So if you got TikTok, whatever you want, it won't be cut off tomorrow. Then on the 20th, on Monday, so this is what happens. So this is what Trump said. He don't know yet. So President-elect Donald Trump has said he will likely sign an executive order after assuming office on Monday to give TikTok a 90-day reprieve. In a phone interview with NBC News, Trump said he hadn't yet made a final decision, but was considering the extension of the Sunday deadline for the app. Then it says an extension would give the China-based parent company of the app, would give the China-based parent company of the app to sell a, what? An extension would give the China-based parent company of the app time to sell, what? This is written wrong. What the hell, how the hell did he write this? Would give the app, I think it meant time to sell to a non-Chinese buyer. They left out the word time because I copied and pasted this, but he left out the word times. But it would give the parent company of the app time to sell to a non-Chinese buyer for a face or for a face or ban across the states. So Kevin O'Leary wants to buy it. Y'all know who Kevin O'Leary is? The dude from Shark Tank. So he's putting together a deal with some other corporations to buy it. So you may have Kevin O'Leary, who owns TikTok, in a second. We'll see. Now, why did they really ban TikTok? Why was TikTok truly banned? Because a lot of people say it's a free speech app, but it's not, because TikTok will cut you. They've cut so many people's accounts for saying just stupid stuff. And then people appeal and they'll still say nah. Like TikTok is notorious for kicking you off the app. So why did they ban TikTok? Too much info? No, they wasn't really tripping about the too much info until the too much info surrounded a certain thing. What was it? Yeah, Mr. Beast wants to buy it too, but I don't think he's going to be able to buy it. He's not he's not in deep business-wise that well. The children, nope. Information, taxes, nope. Come on, y'all. You got to know. Information started covering one. There it is. Spread wealth, New Khazaria. As soon as they started covering them babies being blown the fuck up, as soon as they start showing that on repeat and people start doing them TikToks of that, they was like, hey, hold up, pimp. Like, you can't be showing that shit, my nigga. Hey, you fucking with our whole goddamn, America, what are you doing about this? What are you doing about this? What are you doing about TikTok? TikTok is stealing Americans' information. You need to do something about this. Like, wait a minute. You sure it ain't because they talking about New Khazaria, nigga? They shining the light on you? No! They stealing Americans. They stealing your information. Well, thank you for caring so much about Americans' information, New Khazaria. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You're looking out for us so much, man. You're such a great ally to us. You know, just trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Anything else I can do? Don't bother to ask. I'll be sitting right on over here, bombing some more niggas, bombing some more babies. Don't worry. Got it. So, thank you, New Khazaria. Appreciate you. So that's the whole reason TikTok is getting banned, because they've been shitting on Nuka Zarya. They don't want you niggas shitting on Nuka Zarya no more. And they ain't having it. So we'll see if Generation Z has a full meltdown. Have y'all been seeing the meltdown videos from Generation Z? That shit is hilarious. First of all, hold up. What's hilarious about it is all these Generation Z motherfuckers hate Trump, right? Well, a lot of them, they hate Trump, right? Hate him, especially the woke ass Generation Z motherfuckers. They on them, oh, my life is ruined, all my money, this is why are they doing this to us? Why are they doing this? What are you, what's wrong with you? I mean, they have been tripping. They have been absolutely motherfucking tripping. Why are you doing this to us? I mean, crying, throwing themselves. One motherfucker broke some shit. This chick, she started breaking shit in her house. Just started, like, the fuck is wrong with you, girl? She started breaking shit all over her house. But Captain Saber Trump, he flew in, and now this mother, oh, Trump may save us. Trump may, I think Trump is he's gonna give us a 90-day reprieve, guys. I mean, he can't, he might not be all bad. He might not be all bad now, huh? Now you about to save your little bitch ass life, your little useless TikTok life. He may not be all bad, guys. We need to give him a chance, Like, you so full of shit. Give him a chance now. He may not be all bad. I'm just saying, maybe we had, mud-colored glasses on. Maybe we had, we weren't looking at it properly. We needed to squint a little bit while, making circles around our eyes. If we tilt our heads a little bit and then stand on our head and do a head spin, he looks amazing. He's fucking amazing. If you look at it like that. Like, wait a minute, do what? I gotta squint, I gotta do this, turn like that, and then I gotta flip on my head, and then spin. Oh shit, nigga, you amazing. Like, goddamn, I didn't, until you told me to look at it like that, goddamn. I wasn't gonna look at it like that before, but goddamn, boy. Now that I can see it that way, you right. Go Trump. Excuse me. Generation Z, y'all full of shit. Soon as Trump saved your little life, I can't believe this shit. Their lives revolve around this shit. Soon as now Trump ain't all bad. He ain't all bad. Because he's saving TikTok, nigga. That's their criteria of if he's good or bad or not. Is if this nigga saves an app. Not if he saves America from being taken over by foreigners and foreign interests and all of that type of shit, or fruitopian interest. None of that shit. No. He's only good if he saves TikTok. He's amazing. Motherfucking superhero. All right, moving along. Fucking crazy ass motherfucking Generation Z niggas. Moving along. So, Trump's inauguration is moved to inside. No outside inauguration. First of all, they said there's some type of superstorm coming in. I think it's, you ever see, what's that movie with the cold shit when it came in New York? And the day after tomorrow? Was that the one where it was free, where everything froze? I think that's the one where everything froze, right? Because there's another movie with Chris Pratt that got something tomorrow in it too. So I'll be forgetting those. I'll be mixing them two titles up. Was it The Day After Tomorrow? Okay. Because what's that movie with Chris Pratt did that just came out on Amazon? That says something about tomorrow. What's that movie? Somebody put that movie in the chat, with the Chris Pratt movie. But so the day after tomorrow was when the cold front came in, right? That super cold thing, and it came down and it iced up shit, right? Tomorrow War. Thank you. Tomorrow War. That was the name of the Chris Pratt movie. Tomorrow War. So day after tomorrow, it froze everything. Like it instantly froze shit. Whatever that storm was. So apparently something like that is coming to Washington, where it's about to be super freezing outside. So they had to cancel. They have to cancel all the outside inaugurations. So everybody who got tickets to go outside, you're gonna get refunded. They can only fit a few people inside. Because I think it's supposed to be like below zero. That's crazy. That's insane. But like wind and shit flowing back and forth, it's supposed to be like below zero, which hell no. Hell to the no. Now, the real reason they're moving it inside is because first of all, the DC police said that they weren't going to give any extra help for Trump's security. Because, DC mayor is woke as fuck. She Democrat. So they said, no, we're not going to help you. We're not going to give you any extra police to assist you on security, for your security. Conceptual Elixirs, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. For always hooking me up, bro. Appreciate you. And anybody else who want to hit the Cash App, appreciate you guys for your support. That's Cash App, Real Nagas, the number 9. That's Real Nagas, the number 9. Appreciate it. So Trump basically, the police, they said, no, we're not going to help you. So the Secret Service people was like, we can't secure the entire area out here. Meaning the area is so open, we can't ensure that nefarious interest won't get a bead on you and hit their mark this time. So Trump was like, we going inside. But he told people they going inside because of the cold. This nigga going inside because he don't want to get shot. That's the real reason. He going in the house because he don't want to get shot. It's much easier to control the environment inside than it is outside. So I don't disagree with that. Yep, if I was Trump, I'd be inside too. You niggas ain't about to take another shot at me. I tell you that shit. No more shots at the kid, baby. So that was a good move, but you got some controversy because from the blokies, the black wokies, got some more controversy for them because the inauguration day is on MLK Day. Oh, Jesus! They're gonna celebrate a Nazi on Martin Luther King's birthday. America is really falling. We really see what America's really about. You're gonna celebrate a Nazi on Martin Luther King's birthday. These niggas is crazy, boy. How dare you? It's a disgrace to Martin Luther King. These niggas are hilarious. So you can't have the inauguration because it's Martin Luther King's birthday, huh? Hey, first off, ain't his birthday on the 15th? I thought he was born January 15th. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought he was born January 15th. I could be wrong. But, so this is just the recognition of Martin Luther King's birthday, right? So it's not actually his birthday. It's just the day they usually recognize his birthday. So you tripping about what? Man, these niggas is going crazy. So then Michelle, because Michelle Obama, she ain't going. Fuck Trump. Fuck that bitch, that nigga Trump. Michael Michelle said she ain't going. She don't want to be exposed on camera. I mean, she don't want to sit next to Trump. So she wasn't at the Carter. She wasn't at the Carter funeral. Then she's skipping the inauguration. So she wasn't at the Carter funeral because she said she didn't want to sit next to Trump. Apparently she got some crazy beef against Trump because Trump bought out the birther shit, right? Remember Trump said that. So when Trump bought out that birther stuff and he really stuck with it, you have to know that Trump at his level had some insider motherfuckers telling him, like some government or CIA motherfuckers or something like that, telling him that Barack Obama wasn't born in America. Like they had that, they knew that, right? And so that's why he was pushing that. He had to have some reliable information about that. So he kept pushing that Barack Obama is not American. He's, he's Kenyan. We need to see his birth certificate. His birth certificate is blah, blah. So then they finally came out with this birth certificate, right? They finally came out. They showed his birth certificate from Hawaii. They showed the birth certificate. So then, I don't know if you just know, Candace Owens, about last month or a month and a half ago, she just exposed, she put a video where this dude had went to the website of the government website where they have Barack Obama's birth certificate and was able to move shit around, click and move. So basically when you do that, that means it's layered with, so if you know Photoshop and shit like that. So if you're trying to Photoshop shit, you layer things so you can move stuff around while other things don't change. This is how you can fix, you can fix things or maneuver shit in Photoshop. And also you can do it in like Illustrator and all that type of stuff, you know that. So he was able to go on there and he was able to click and drag this nigga's name. You can only do that if the thing was made in Photoshop or it was made in if it was put together in some type of program. It wasn't it wasn't an actual photocopy of his birth certificate. Yo, Jamila Stewart, thank you. Appreciate you, girl. Thank you for the cash app. Oops, hold on. So can I recommend a good cellular detox? The one I go to is Dr. Russell. Hold on. So, Russell Herbals. So this is my dude. So, his website is russellherbals.com. russellherbals.com. So you can go there and he does cleanses. He's been doing this for over 50 years. He's and I can't, let's say this. People have had the big C, went to him and didn't have the big C no more. Just put it like that. So, YouTube be tripping. So he had people went to him after they had the big C and didn't have it no more. So he's that dude. And he flies to he's like Dr. Sebi. He worked with Dr. Sebi actually. That's where they started. He actually started before Dr. Sebi. And he flies to these places and gets the herbs and puts all this stuff together. So just hit Dr. Russell Herbals up and and let him know. So also if you want to call him, because he may be hard to reach on the website, his number is 323-474-5099. And so you hit him up and let him know that you need a cleanse and he'll hook you up. Tell him you saw it from Kevin from the What show. You saw this from Kevin from the What show. So Michael Michelle. So Michael Michelle ain't showing up. And so is it racist to have Trump's inauguration on Martin Luther King's birthday? Is it racist to recognize Trump on Martin Luther King's birthday, y'all? Or is the inauguration more important? Is it more important to inaugurate the president or recognize Martin Luther King's birthday? But again, that's a symbol of, Martin Luther King is their symbol of civil rights, against the racist Caucasian, against the Ku Klux Klan who was trying to keep them down, was trying to keep their civil rights down. And Martin Luther King saved their civil rights. So you can't have Trump's inauguration on Martin Luther King's birthday. It's a travesty. So they're tripping out. But again, hey, Monday, shit is about to pop off. We about to see. Hey, I said the aliens was about to come. We're going to talk about it in a minute. I wasn't necessarily wrong. just so we're clear. I wasn't necessarily wrong about the aliens. They just didn't do it in a super hyperbolic, in a super, what's the word I'm looking for? They didn't, they didn't do it in, pageantry. They didn't create a big spectacle out of it. That's the word I'm looking for. They didn't make a big spectacle out of the alien shit, but they did introduce aliens by calling them NHIs, non-human intelligence. So that was the first time you had heard NHI, non-human intelligence. So, but we're going to talk about that in a second. So moving along, it's crazy. There's a shocking shocking anti-white racist lecture from a California University professor sends people going over the edge. So this nigga got up and he started shitting on Caucasian people in his lecture. And, basically saying stuff, that if a Caucasian person got up there and said these stuff about melanated people, they would immediately call this nigga a racist and thought to throw this nigga in jail for hate speech and try to cancel all of his damn credit cards, all of his bank accounts. He would do that shit. But my man, he was able to get up there, he was able to say some stuff, and let's see what he said. Let's see. So it says, a controversial speaker has canceled an appearance at University of California, San Francisco, after locking horns with students over his bizarre anti-white rants. Dante King, 48, was due to give a 2-day class for doctors and nurses in February, but he stepped back amid the backlash led by Young Americans Foundation. The controversy stems from a talk he gave at UCSF during Black History Month in February, when he claimed white people's treatment of black people has historically been psychopathic. Crazy! He says, Young America's Foundation posted a compilation of King's most controversial comments on X at the time. In their relationship with black, this is his quote. In their relationship with the black race, whites are psychopaths, and their behaviors represent an underlying biologically transmittable proclivity with, with roots deep in their evolutionary history. I'll say that again. In their relationship with the black race, whites are psychopaths. And their behavior represents an underlying biologically transmittable proclivity with roots deep in evolutionary history. Yo, Toby Robinson, thank you for the Cash App. Appreciate you. So, let's take that apart. Was he right? Showing up said, where's the lie? Showing up said, where's the lie? Hey, he basically, and translated, he's basically saying, Caucasian people have a deep genetic root, or they're genetically disposed to hate niggas. They have a deep rooted hate for niggas. Deep down. Basically is what that said. You have a deep this is biologically transmittable. They transmute it to their offspring. Their offspring gets it. It's in their genes. Now, I've said this before, that the trauma of, now we want to go back, we're going back through history, and when we talk about slavery and where it first started, that was the Moors. That was the melanated. That was your ancestors putting each other in captivity. That's the first thing. Melanated people, you were putting each other in captivity first. And then this little pale-ass, little scraggly white nigga came along. Like, oh, shit, we can make him a slave? That little motherfucker? Oh, well, shit. Hey, nigga. Hey, come here, little nigga. Hey, go make me a sandwich. Yeah, go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Appreciate you. Once you find out you can make that little nigga go make you a sandwich, we were like, hey, When can we get a little more little white, little pale, little motherfuckers like this? Get some more little motherfuckers we can. Where they at? Over there? Okay. We about to go. We about to go take all the little pale little motherfuckers from over here. Turn these niggas into slaves. So that's kind of how it happened. So if that was happening to you for thousands of years, because if you just take the last or the Muslim slave trade, it lasted 1,400 years, right? 1,400 years, 1,400 years, Moors was putting niggas in slavery. Most of them was Caucasian. It was all Africans. It was everybody though. Let's get that straight. Them niggas was putting everybody in slavery. This was about class and clanism, like family, and like, back then. So would you not have a deep genetic, a rooted hate or fear of the people who were enslaving you for thousands of years? Wouldn't you have that deep in your genes? You can pass on. You do pass on that. This all frequency and vibration. And your genes, all your cells, all of these things hold your vibration, your frequency. So you would pass that vibration and frequency on to your offspring if you have that. If you have a deep-rooted fear of anything, you could pass that on to somebody. Like people who watch, like they'll talk about women who watch scary movies when they're pregnant. Have you heard about that? Women who watch scary movies when they're pregnant, and then the child comes out very scary. Like that's happened before. A child comes out very fearful, like very timid and shit like that. That mother was passing a lot of that fear on into the child as they was watching them damn movies. So go look that up. That shit is some real shit. So then he says, how many of you can see the proclivity that evolved deep within the evolutionary history of whiteness? By show of hands, how many of you could see it? And some people are sitting here. Oh no, I don't want to raise my hand. That's called denial. This nigga is funny as hell. He's going off. Then he says, there is no discussion about the delusions and the perversions of whiteness. He added, says, say this with me. Rape culture in America is a legal, economic, and moral institution. This nigga kept going. Y'all funny with the hands up. Yo, that's hilarious. And it says, we have it written in the law. You can grape black women, but we've never been a racist country. This goes beyond gaslighting, and it's rooted in psychological delusion. Okay. You say what? That's so petty? Are you talking about him? What he said? Or is what he said true? Is what he said true? It says false evidence appearing real fear. Okay. Does anybody think what he said is true? Or if it's bullshit? Is it bullshit? Again, he says, how many of you can see the proclivity that evolved deep within the evolutionary history of whiteness? He said, how many of you can see it? By a show of hands. Like you see it evolved. You can see the fear within them. It evolved into hate. You heard Yoda? The dark side. Leads to fear. Fear leads to hate. Hate leads to anger. Anger leads to distrust. You heard Yoda? Empire Strikes Back, greatest goddamn movie of all time. I'll battle anybody on that. You understand? Greatest goddamn movie of all time. So Basically, he got up there and he said that, and now the white people don't want him to come do and teach at the school. Now, is what he said, is it enough for him to not, for him to get banned, or is it enough for him to get banned from that school? Or did he have points? I see some hands raised. Y'all funny with the hands. Y'all funny with the hands up. Did my man have some points? Do white people got a deep-rooted genetic fear of niggas that makes them commit these atrocities? That's basically what all he was saying. Caucasian people have a deep-rooted genetic fear of black people that makes them commit that makes them commit these atrocities. And then it's written in the law that they can do it. And then you say, hey, they're not racist? Now, is what he's saying true? Yes or no? He said, oh, is fat meat greasy? Who is that? Zenitha? Is fat meat greasy? And then somebody said, Jace. Jace. See. So apparently my man has a point. Now, here's my question. Is it time for melanated people to move on past racism? Is it time for you to move on past the shit? Because tell me, what do you get by constantly going over it and over and over and over again? What do you get? If you get something out of it, tell me. Other than self-gratification or self-masturbation, mental masturbation. If you get something, because I'm about practicality. I only need information that I can use to better my life or better my family and friends' life, community, or the world. That's the only information I'm interested in. If I can't use the information to better something, then I don't need it. So tell me what racism does. Why do niggas keep indulging and engulfing themselves in racism? He's racist! He's racist! That fucking cracker ass nigga! Fuck cracker, black cracker, black cracker. Oh, honky ass motherfucker. Why do we, where does it get you? I want to know, because if it gets you somewhere, I'm with you. Let me know where the party at. If it's a road, if it's a road to the party, show me where that party at. But if racism ain't getting you nowhere, where the fuck has it got niggas since you have indulged in it? It doesn't do anything. Get you nothing. You pull the racist card all the goddamn time. Now, the last 4 years, that racist card was like a goddamn, it was like one of them black cards. You ever see that that black card that them cats have that has unlimited charge and shit? You slide that black card. The last 4 years in the Biden administration, that racist black card, that motherfucker had unlimited power. Only those who know where that came from. You only if you know unlimited power. Melanated people, you had that for the last 4 years. Your black card was fucking supercharged when you pulled it. That motherfucker's a racist. Oh shit, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's only because you had a bunch of the Biden administration was all these, activists and wokies and all this type of shit. But over time, so if you were looking at a trend line of racism, it would have probably went like this. If the trend line, so racism, us involving or indulging ourselves and calling that shit, it probably went something like this. Went like this for a minute when we started, and then it hit a boom. It hit a plateau. And we've been at the plateau for a minute. And then George Floyd and them started happening. Boom, we went up again. We went up a little bit. And now boom, Trump got elected. Now you back down. You going like that. Again, racism gets you nothing. RFK came out and said, look, man, the way to get over racism, stop thinking about it. Stop talking about the shit. Just go on and do what you got to do. Stop calling this nigga white. Stop calling him black. Stop being crayons. This is a person. Refer to people as they are, how they treat you, the things they do, they say, their actions. This is an illusion. This, what you see out here, is only a reflection of light. It reflects the color. It's not the color itself. Y'all have to know that about objects and color. That's the science of color. Anything with a color is only reflecting that color. It's not absorbing it. It means it's absorbing all of the other light spectrum colors, but it said, nah, fuck this one. That's what that means. Whenever color you look, you see, that object said, nah, I don't want this color. Kick this color back to the rocks. Go kick rocks. That's what that's saying. It's reflecting that color, kicking it out, not absorbing it. So again, it's an illusion. The way what you look at right here, the reason you look dark is because you reflect UV rays. Melanated people, the harmful parts, the good parts of the rays you absorb and store as energy. But then the other ones you reflect back out. Again, UV, ultraviolet. Violet is dark. That's why you look dark. So that's the science. So stop with the racist bullshit. Again, my man went on a racist rant. Now, he may have been true. He may have been right about all of that. Absolutely. But again, it's not going to get you nowhere because you see, it got this nigga banned. Now he can't go to college and teach and make money because he up there virtue signaling is the term they call it. Virtue signaling about white people being racist. Where'd that get you? Get you a goddamn thing. Didn't get you no more money. Didn't get you nothing but fired. Get you nothing but fired. Fuck that shit. Nigga, be God. Just go out and be God. Stop worrying about what the hell happened in the past because it didn't happen to you. Let's be honest, nigga. Racism didn't happen to you and it ain't happening to you now. Unless you actually make it happen to you. Racism is not happening to you now. None of that shit that you talk about in the past is happening to you now. So stop bullshitting. Stop acting like, oh, I'm engulfed in my ancestors' slavery. Slavery has made me this nigga. No. Slavery ain't done shit to you. You've done shit to you. So again, leave the racist bullshit alone. Keep it pushing. Be gods. And move on. Moving along, Skittle news. In Skittle news, the House passes a bill to ban biological men in women's sports. Man, the last few weeks, have y'all been seeing that we've been making movements? Title IX got shut down. The provisions to add Transformers to Title IX got shut down. Now the House, they created a whole new bill. They said, fuck all this. We just about to handle this. We about to put this into legislation. We ain't about to deal with this shit no more. We ain't dealing with this shit no more. So the House came up with the bill. They said, we gonna keep biological men out of women's sports. And it passed. It passed the House. Whoop, send it on right to the Senate. And it's about to pass the Senate. And AOC and all them went off, and what's her name? Jasmine Crockett. What's her name? The hood chick. Is that her name? Crockett? Jasmine Crockett? I hate that chick. She get on my nerves. And then trans people ain't going nowhere, just like black people. Wait a minute. How the hell are trans people and black people the same? See how they doing? See how they trying to put black people and trans people on the same bullshit? What the fuck are you talking about? We ain't thinking, no. These two damn journeys haven't been parallel like that, haven't been going together like that. And trans people ain't going nowhere just like black people. Why are you putting niggas back next to the trans people? What's wrong with you? Yeah, she full of shit. So, like I said, so they went full shenanigans So, because the chick Nancy Mace, she's also one of the big supporters and creators of the bill. And that's the one who wanted the Transformers out of the women's bathrooms in Congress. So they was talking about it, and her and the Crockett, what's her name? Jasmine Crockett. Is that it? Jasmine Crockett, right? They got into some hood. So first of all, trailer park versus trailer park versus the projects. Trailer park versus projects. That's what this shit was. Did y'all see the damn argument? And she said, "Child," because you see, Jasmine, she thinks she like don't bring that nigga shit to Congress. Stop that shit. Bring that child and child. She said, "Who? I'm not your child. I'm not your child. Don't call me child." This is Nancy Mace. White people don't. Again, they have no goddamn rhythm, no nothing like that. Well, most of them, some of them do, but that she don't, and she don't understand. She was just flowing with her language, wasn't calling her child. I'm not your child. I'm not your child. You can talk that about. And she said, "Girl," and then "Girl, you want to step outside?" Like, yo, bitch, get y'all dumb trailer park ass, yo dumb hood ass. Both of y'all can get the fuck out of Congress. Both of y'all, get the fuck out. Both of y'all are full of shit. Trailer park and the projects. Both of y'all are full of shit. Get the fuck out. We don't need none of that. God damn. So they was about to throw hands. She said, "You want to go outside?" Nancy Mace was getting ready to throw hands. Who you think gonna win between Jasmine Crockett and Nancy Mace? Huh? Jasmine Crockett, Nancy Mace. Who you got? Jasmine Crockett, a little chick. Y'all seen her? She got some thickness on her. She got some. Now Jasmine Crockett, she's straight. She looks straight. She ain't no bad looking chick. Let me tell you that. But she annoying as fuck, which make her ugly as shit. Y'all got who? You got Jasmine? You got Jasmine? Now let me say, Nancy Mace, you know she was the first chick to graduate from an all-male military school. just so we clear. Nancy Mace ain't no punk. She was the first woman to graduate from an all-military school. So that means she probably got them hands. Just so we clear. Yo, Brandon Terry, thank you for the cash app. Appreciate you, man. I'm just saying, it ain't gonna be a clear-cut match as y'all trying to make it up in here with the Jasmine. I know y'all biased. You melanin biased. Melanin usually have the hands, but Nancy Mace, boy, she crazy. Nancy Mace crazy as fuck. Let me tell you right now, I don't want to see none of it. I don't want to see none of it. They both on the low barrel of their communities. I ain't trying to see none of that shit from either one of them. So that shit was hilarious. It was funny for a second though. I'm going to admit it was funny for a quick second. I did chuckle. So moving along, it's funny. So shout out to Congress though for passing that bill and getting biological men out of women's sports and signing it into law, meaning we don't have to talk about this shit no more. It's over. We don't have to talk about it no more. Congress is about to pass it. Trump gonna sign that shit into law this week, this next coming week, and it's over. That's a wrap. Thank God. We ain't never got to talk about men knocking the shit out of women ever again. Goddamn. Thank God. Shit. Ever again. This is getting out of control, man. So moving along, transformer politicians get the special treatment in Congress, in government. Starting to be a lot of transformer politicians. And why are they getting special treatment? So, first off, a Democratic city councilor of Massachusetts, they took a leave of absence immediately after being elected due to transphobia allegations. Basically, this was a woman who think they're a dude and well, they call themselves non-binary, right? What do you call homoticians? They're homoticians. That's funny as shit, homoticians. Think I might use that. That's funny as shit. So, trans allegations. This person had to take a month's leave of absence, y'all. They just got elected. Let's be clear. They just got elected. Couple of days on the job, they said they may have experienced some transphobia, and now I can't do it. I can't do it. I need a month off with pay. Oh my God! I'm so distressed. I'm so distraught. Yeah, just make the check out to Iman Homogli. 3742 Himmel Street. Yeah, apartment 24. Yeah. Oh my God! I can't. Yeah. It's full pay, right? I get full pay. Yeah. Oh God. This motherfucker. Like, you don't look like you in distress. Huh? What do you know? You don't know the life of a trans person. Have you been in my shoes? Huh? No, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, I don't think you're distressed. It's just me. I'm just gonna go out on a limb there. I'm just gonna say, I don't think you're distressed. I think you're trying to game the system. Well, fuck you! You're just transphobic. You're just trans. Like, motherfucker, get your bitch ass out of here. So that's the first motherfucker. They had to take a month off, y'all. Because somebody said, oh, wait a minute. This is why they took a month off. Somebody called, because their pronouns, or its or whatever, pronouns are them, they, shim, whatever, right? Somebody at the job called called him it, or her it. That motherfucker went crazy. It! What? So this person is non-binary, right? Right? You ain't male, you're not female, meaning you're not human. So that would make you a thing, right? So what do you call things? Can somebody tell me, what do you call a thing when I'm referring to? What is a pronoun for a thing? It's it. What the fuck are you talking about right now? If you're not male or female, which is a person, then you're a thing. Which is an it. No, that's homie transphobic. You can't call me that. No, it's discrimination. And so the motherfucker who called him an it, or called it. That motherfucker was like, I did? He said, shit, I didn't even know I did that. Well, so the person just made an accusation, and the other person didn't even, they were like, what you talking about? But the other person had to accept that they may have done it and say, well, I don't recall doing it, but if I did, I apologize. I'm like, nigga, no, I didn't do that. But they can't deny it, because if they go in denial, then that's just you. That's you stepping in it farther, right? If you deny that you called the motherfucker it, oh no, you're a liar. You're a fucking liar, man. You're a transphobe fucking liar. They'd have been on his ass, right? So he had to back up. Oh shit, well damn. I don't remember calling it. I don't remember calling it, but hey, my bad if I did. Motherfucker, a whole month. Can we get a whole month off, y'all? Of fucking job because somebody called us the wrong name? You old weak constitution motherfucker. How the hell you gonna get anywhere in life because you fold up because somebody miscalled you an it? You ain't doing shit in life. You just, I'm melting. Like, nigga, It's like somebody threw some fucking salt on a snail or water on the Wicked Witch of the West. He called me in. He called me in. I know. You don't get your bitch ass out of bed and get to work, motherfucker. You know how many goddamn requisitions we got to get through right now? You got this paperwork piled up on your goddamn desk, bitch. Get your fucking ass. Get your fucking ass to work. No, I can't. These motherfuckers is crazy. So that's the first motherfucker. Here comes the second person, right? So then there was the newly elected congressperson. Remember, we just talked about Nancy Mace had a problem with the dude, the transformer coming into the to the bathroom of the Capitol building, right? So the dude who came into the Capitol building, the congressperson, who's a dude, who think they're a woman, this says the newly elected congressperson Sarah McBride. Okay, Sarah McBride, who had controversy about going into the women's bathrooms, was just elected to a Democratic leadership position with no experience in Congress. Now, this motherfucker has just been elected to Congress for the first time, and has already been chosen as what they call the deputy whip. So, if anybody knows anything about government, you should learn government. Y'all should know about your government so you can take advantage of this shit. Not so you can follow the rules. You learn the rules not so you can follow them, so you can take advantage of them motherfuckers. When you find the weak points where it bends. What the hell? You got to find the weak points of shit. That's why you got to research shit. Like, all right, that nigga, right? All right, if I'm a fighter, I got to research my opponent. Okay. This nigga drops his shoulder every time he gets ready to throw a punch. He drops his shoulder right here. All right, boom. He moves his hand. He drops his hand right here. Boom. He takes a step to the left. Boom. You got to dissect all of that. Break you down so I know where the loopholes is. I know where to get in there and bow, bow, bow. Nigga, drop your hand. Coming with that overhead. So this is how you take body shots to the government. You have to know the government's weaknesses. How do you do that? You have to know the whole system. You have to know the system to know where the weaknesses are. So get your ass over knowyourrightsfoundation.org, sign up. So a whip, if y'all haven't put it in the thing yet, a whip in Congress is the person who gathers the Congress people for a vote or a certain project or whatever. So say they want, prison reform or, what's another one? Say no hate on Asians or some shit like that. Whatever it is, whatever the concept is, right? So the whip will gather everybody and say, all right, yo, we need to get this many votes. Do I got you? Do I got you? You don't know if you want to do. Well, what do I need to do to bring you over to this side? What we got to do? What you need? What you boom boom. So that's what the whip does. They gather everybody to get the votes, to get everybody to vote one way on a certain position, right? This person has been made. Now that for you to do that, you have to know how Congress works. You have to been in Congress. You have to have connections. You have to know the whole system, how that shit works. This person has been made deputy whip. Minority whip, because there's the majority whip and then there's the minority whip. So the majority whip though is the right now is usually the Speaker of the House. That's the majority whip for whoever's the majority in Congress. That majority, the person who's the whip for those people is the Speaker. And then you have what they call the minority whip. So this person has been put in that position already. Already with no damn experience. Because I'm a lady. Like, hey guys, get together. Hey, let's hold up, guys. Hey, so we need prison reform. Hey, can I count on you? Hey, huh? Hey, what if I put these together? Hey, can I get your vote now? Together, apart. What if I put them up like that? Hey, Great, got your vote. Hey, what do I need to do? Hey, what do you need, huh? You need me to show you a little leg? like, no, motherfucker, you want my vote? Put on a goddamn body bag and a goddamn helmet. you got my vote. You got 3 votes. If you put on a body bag and a helmet, nigga, I give you 20 votes right now. Okay, okay, I got you. Hey, you, what do you need? Together, apart, together. like, motherfucker, same for me. Body bag and the helmet. Same for me. hey guys, is that consensus, everybody? You need a body bag, helmet? Is it for everybody? like, yeah, I think that's all of us in here. I think that's, yeah, that's 100% of us in here. You can get all of our votes. If you go, I guarantee you can get all of our votes. So, didn't deserve the position at all. Didn't deserve the position, but hey, together, apart, together. Let's keep it pushing. So moving along, the truth it says the truth behind the disabled Transformer teen's shock video showing it or their breast removal scars. So there's some disabled teen had a video showing that they had the breast removed and the scars, right? So only one thing, there's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with this. So it's disabled teen, right? So he's like, all right, disabled teen. All right, they're disabled. They're just like any other Generation Z. They're confused. They don't know what they are. Okay, so they went and got the surgery. Now this person is 19, so they're of age. So it's not like they're underage. So they're 19 and went and got the surgery, right? Now, the only problem is the only problem is that this person has cerebral palsy. So this person with cerebral palsy says that this girl with cerebral palsy, he said that they was a dude and they really felt it. Now, people with cerebral palsy, they have nervous problem, right? They don't have a problem with their brain. They can think and everything. They can smart, right? But they just can't move and shit, right? So they shouldn't be like this. You seen Martin when this nigga Martin do the that's the nigga, that's cerebral palsy. So this motherfucker like, fuck you, baby. So this motherfucker is like in the chair. If you seen the video, this motherfucker in the chair like this with the titties cut off. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. And so this motherfucker's trying to say. I'm like, why in the fuck are they showing this in the goddamn... Why are they showing this in the story? So this is a story. You go watch. This is the Daily Mail. This is in the Daily Mail. This story is in the Daily Mail. Now, the thing is, people are saying that they're shitting on the doctors. They saying the doctors are predatory because they gave a person with cerebral palsy, you cut off their breast. So, is it predatory for a doctor to cut off the breast of a person with cerebral palsy? Is it? Y'all tell me. But they say the person with cerebral palsy gets straight A's. This person gets straight A's. And I think it's like on does special work or what? The person apparently the person is like crazy smart. They just do this. And they just do that every now and then. And they said, now, how the hell you got all this going on, but you worried about if you a female or a male? Nigga, you need to deal with this. Nigga, deal with this first. Nigga, Your priorities is out of whack, nigga. Yo, Deonis, appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the cash app. Don't you got better problems? You got bigger problems. If you like this all day, this how you write on the chalkboard. This how you sip water. This how you box. You gotta box niggas like this. You got bigger problems than if you a dude or not. I'm just saying. I think you got bigger problems other than if you male or female. If you have cerebral palsy. Now the person is 19, so it's not necessarily predatory if the person is in control of their full faculties and they can prove so. So again, we always say once they hit 18, your choice is your choice. I'm still there. Again, I'm a libertarian. If I was going to be a political thing, I would more be a libertarian, meaning you do you, leave me the fuck alone. And I'll leave you the fuck alone. I'll leave you the fuck alone. You leave me the fuck alone. We all good. So if that person is 18 and they was ready to, and they felt that they wanted to do that, hey, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just saying you got bigger problems when your shit is like this than if you a male or female. That's all I'm saying. Moving along. What if it was a female, a dude with the cerebral palsy, and they was transitioned to a lady. They transitioned to a girl. I'm a dainty. I'm a dainty. I can't. I gotta tone it down. I gotta tone it down, y'all. They gonna get me. I gotta tone it down. But I'm just saying. I'm a dainty. All right, keep it moving. I'm just, I'm just saying. All right, moving along. Holy shit. All right, moving along. Now, a bunch of people. Hold on, let me. Where'd it go? Yeah, I lost my shit. I lost my space. Y'all done made me lose my space. All right, hold up. All right, so where'd it go? Ah, damn. Okay. So then, there's a truth. Excuse me. Did I do that one? Hold on. So let me read the story. I didn't even read y'all the goddamn story. Hold on. I just did the commentary myself. I didn't read y'all the story. So let me read y'all the story. A Transformer teen with cerebral palsy who went viral after posting about his breast removal surgery has told Daily Mail that he knew he was doing what he was doing and is happy with his choices. Micah Leroy, it's a girl, really, who calling herself Micah. A University of Minnesota student had a double mastectomy last month and shared footage about the procedure and his painful but swift recovery on Instagram. Those videos have exploded on conservative social media on Thursday, with critics calling Micah a victim who should not have been greenlit for a sex change because of her disability. Yo, Zayd! Appreciate you. Thank you for the cash app. Do I practice religion? No, buddy. Absolutely not. Religion means to bind. It means to lock up, to bind. Religion, it binds you into a certain sect or position, certain area. You're part of all of this, all that is. Don't be relegated to a certain little section. It keeps you locked up. Certain religions, because it says, this is this right here. This is what the universe is about here, or this is what the universe is about here, or God, or whatever your word for it. This is what God is about here. This is what God is about here. When God is about all those things. The universe is about all of those things. So don't lock yourself up. So the videos exploded. Sex change. Okay. But speaking with DailyMail.com, Micah said he had a long history of gender identity issues. Really? Your issues was gender identity when you was like this. Yo, Lisa Michelin, appreciate you. Thank you. You was having gender identity issues when your ass can't even move? How the hell that happened? How you had that? You can't move or talk. What the fuck is wrong? Okay. Said he had a long history of identity issues that he said is glad he provoked a reaction because he wanted to blow up the internet. They wanted to blow up the internet. Okay. See, he want me to be doing this. See? I'm just But so he says Micah's disability, cerebral palsy, affects movement and muscle control. He is able to speak and write for himself, get straight A's at college, and is involved in state politics. So able to speak is relative. Able to speak is able to speak, then he is able to speak. If he is able to speak, then if I'm able to speak, then I have a biscuit and I get my biscuit on speak. So that's able to speak in their vision, in their eyes. Got it. Hey man, everything is funny. Ain't nothing off limits. Shit, this is comedy, goddammit. Ain't nothing off limits when in comedy. That's the problem with you motherfuckers. Goddamn old fuddy-duddy stuffy ass niggas. Ain't nothing. I don't give a shit what you talk about. As long as it's funny, as long as you make the shit funny, I don't give a goddamn what you talk about. As long as you make it funny. Just got to be funny. So moving along. Teens stab a transformer girl. Now this is a serious one right here. So teens stab a transformer girl after a boy posted a sex tape and accused her of lying about the gender. So caught on video, the sickening moment a masked mob launched a frenzied attack on a transformer girl at a roller skating ring party in revenge for him lying about his gender identity before performing a sex act on the boy. So this nigga lied and said he was a girl and then performed Scully on a dude, and then nigga found out after and got the homies involved and said, hell no. And they waited for this nigga after the skating party. And that motherfucker got sauced up. Hey, you tell me. Was that karma? I don't know. I don't know either way. I'm on YouTube. I can't say whether it was karma or either way or not. I don't know. You tell me. But you lied. You told this dude that you were a girl when you knew you are a dude. And you went and you performed brain, skull and brain on a kid, on this dude, and that nigga flipped out. So, is it karma or no? You don't tell me. Is it karma or not? Because I don't necessarily, because, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You put that dude in that headspace, I'm not gonna say that I don't understand his mind. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna say I don't understand his mind state. You are a dude, and you went and basically you violated this nigga. That was assault. That was SA. That's really what that is, y'all. That's SA. When you do that, when they do that and they don't tell you, they don't give you a choice. So when they don't give you a choice in sexual activity, that's the same thing. That's assault. When you don't have a choice. So he got all the homies. He didn't do it. His nigga got all the homies. If you watch the video, if you strong, you got some strong guts, you can go watch the video. It's on Daily Mail. But that nigga waited. They all waited outside the thing. They all put their hoodies on so the camera couldn't see them. And boy, that motherfucker came out, thought it was all cool, and tried to walk between them and shit. Like nothing was wrong. Like you didn't just violate this nigga. They was like, nah, bitch, bop, bop, boop, bop, bop, boop, God. They pulled out the Bangladeshian on him. Yep, code red. Code red like a motherfucker. Code red, blue, 4739. And they code everything, don't them? So, again, I will say, it's not like I don't understand. I'm not going to say I don't understand this mind state. This says the 18-year-old aspiring model who cannot be named for legal reasons was lured to a roller disco where the gang screamed Tranny. I can't say it. They screamed that Tranny as they punched and kicked and stomped her after she was knifed 9 times by a ringleader, Summer Betts Ramsey. Damn, knifed 9 times? This motherfucker the 50 Cent of Transformers. This motherfucker started singing Many Men and shit after. I've seen many men who can defy me. This motherfucker got up, because that motherfucker's still alive. He not dead. This motherfucker's the 50 Cent of Transformers. Goddamn. 9 times and your ass still live? Holy shit, man. You can damn sure claim that 50 off right off the bat. Says, in distressing CCTV released by the Met Police today, the hooded gang wearing masks and gloves can be seen lying in wait, dancing in excitement in a car parked as the smiling, unsuspecting victim approaches. In the video, which the victim gave permission to be shared, the teenager is punched in the face and the head just seconds after arriving, with such force that he is thrown to the ground, where the mob proceeded to unleash blow after blow on her with great excitement. It says the victim was kicked at least 7 times by Bet Ramsey before the 19-year-old pulled out a knife and pulled out a knife. So, again, karma or no? Now, a lot of y'all said, yep, karma. It says 50 trans. Roger Gross, you funny as shit, boy. He said 50 transcend. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. So, now, it says Trump CIA director will take a wrecking ball to Transformer lectures and prime events at Langley. Oh, so that's new. Sorry. So before we get out of that, so real quick, karma. I think the consensus is karma. Was that a karmic thing that happened to that person? And so now that person can see what that person will do now is scream phobia, T-phobia. And then have this videotape of a bunch of dudes jumping on them. And see, it's out there. They hate us. They're trying to kill us. Like, wait a minute, nigga. What precipitated the beatdown? What happened? Why did you get beat? Huh? That doesn't matter. We're persecuted for our existence. Because we're alive, just because we exist. What did you do? No, it doesn't matter. They just don't want us here. Like, you did something, did you? You keep asking questions that are irrelevant. I was stabbed 9 times. Like, why were you stabbed 9 times? What do I have to do? Like, tell me why you were stabbed 9 times. Motherfucker. You didn't just get stabbed 9 times, bitch. You got stabbed 9 times for a fucking reason. So, moving along, that's just saying. It sounds like karma to me. Moving along, so Trump's CIA director, Trump's CIA director, he said he will take a wrecking ball to Transformer lectures and Pride events at Langley, at the CIA. I mean, first of all, who knew they was doing Transformer events and Pride events at the CIA? Yo, Deontay Anderson, appreciate you. Oops. And Robert Johnson, thank you, bro. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the Cash App. Appreciate you guys. Excuse me. So, they're holding Transformer events and Pride events at the CIA headquarters, y'all. Y'all know that Langley is the CIA headquarters. You ever see Mission Impossible 1, the first one? Where Tom Cruise was hanging, he was hanging from the thing in that white room, and he had to type on the computer hanging and shit, and he had to bead the sweat, and he had to catch the sweat with his hand and shit before it hit the ground. That's Langley. That whole, go watch Mission Impossible 1. That whole place is Langley. So apparently, at that place, they're holding Transformer events and Pride events. But Trump said, hell no, bitch. Ain't no more of that shit. So it says a lecture by the highest ranking Transformer officer in the armed forces, a celebration of Loving Day, and sessions on on equity assurance training. So they're having lectures by the highest. So that's that person who, what's that person's name? Hold up. What's that person's name? What was that person, that high-ranking intelligence officer that was the Transformer? So that person, I forgot who that person was, but they supposedly they're having some type of celebration. It's called a celebration of Loving Day and sessions on equity assurance and training. This is what they're having at the CIA headquarters at Langley. So then it says a trove of flyers obtained by Daily Mail obtained by Daily Mail from serving CIA officers lays bare the extent of the agency's diversity, equity, and inclusion work, triggering fresh accusations that it is being distracted from its core job of protecting Americans from foreign threats. So basically, the CIA is worried about niggas dancing around in rainbow tutus at the headquarters, crip walking in rainbow Crocs, and then spying on the goddamn foreign governments, which is what the CIA is supposed to do. They supposed to be spying on foreign governments, allegedly, and you know, doing their thing. But apparently you can't have, they're doing rainbow tutu dancing at Langley, and Trump said, hell no. So the Trump saying, it says, Trump transition insiders say those concerns will be tackled head on by John Ratcliffe, who is the president-elect's pick to lead the agency and who will be grilled by senators about his plans on Wednesday. He says, I suspect Ratcliffe is going to come in like a wrecking ball to the woke deep staters, said a source familiar with his plans. The mission is all he cares about. No more politicized intelligence products. No more social experiments. He says, nothing and no one that distracts from the mission of collecting foreign intelligence and keeping Americans safe. Hey, nigga, this woke shit is dead. At least it is in the government. In the government, that shit is gone. Hey, I'm for one, no more no more rainbow skating, ice skating at the Langley. I'm for that. I think I'm all for that. That has nothing to do with you protecting Americans. So, thank you, Trump. That's another thing. Again, thank Trump about it. Y'all, again, the shit that this nigga be doing be on the low sometime. But he is hooking stuff up right now, y'all. So, you know, you may be able to find some fucked up shit about him, but right now he is handling business. Trump is handling business right now. So, shout out to his administration for killing the woke. And I hate saying the word woke, but they stole it. They use it now. And I don't like the word woke anyway, because woke doesn't mean that you're aware, right? Just so we're clear. When you wake up, when you're just waking up, you're not aware. You're wiping the sleep, wipe the coals out, like Biggie said, wipe the coals out my eyes, see who's this paging me and why. You just waking up. You don't know. Sometimes you can't even see straight when you just wake up. So you're not aware. So I don't like that. I don't like the fact that most people think the word woke means aware. It doesn't. So be aware, not woke. So moving along, in the science and the weird, a parade of planets seen as an omen from the gods will be visible in the midnight sky. Here's how to see it. And alignment is coming, y'all. Again, we told you, you got to get back in alignment with the universe, with the galaxy, the planets. Draw from that energy, invoke. Just tell when these bodies come together, these are massive power plants that you can draw from. You can invoke energy from these things. This is what the ancestors used to do, to power their goals, to power their endeavors. This is what all them damn rituals and shit was for. Where do you think they was getting all the power from? They look at the goddamn sky. The sky was favorable for their what they was getting ready to do. Why was the sky favorable? That means because everything is intertwined. We're all in a harmonic balance. So if those things are in alignment, that means that energy has to be affecting things down here. And I can draw from that energy and use it for myself or to help anybody else. So it says, a parade of planets will soon be visible in the night sky, a phenomenon once regarded as an omen from the gods, signaling significant events on Earth. The cosmic wonder, that's what they call it, the cosmic wonder, set for January 21st, so that's Tuesday, the day after the inauguration. There's some shit going down. Is that when the aliens gonna show up? Is the aliens gonna show up tomorrow? Look, I still got 2 days, y'all, for my aliens to attack. I said they're gonna fake an alien attack. That's what I still think. But hey, the planet alignment the day after the inauguration. Okay. So it says the cosmic wonder set for January 21st will see Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. So again, Jupiter and Saturn are coming together again, are aligning. You know what happens when Jupiter and Saturn get together. There's a lot of you found me because of the video I did on the Jupiter-Saturn alignment, the conjunction. It's an alignment. It's not a conjunction. It's an alignment, but it's still on the same thing. They're in alignment. The energies are still aligned. So it says Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus appear in a line from Earth's perspective. Okay. The parade of planets should be visible in the US, Canada, and Mexico. The best time to view it from the northern hemisphere will be around 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So what is that? Y'all 3 hours ahead? You 3 hours ahead of Cali. So that's 5. If you're on the West Coast, that's 5:30. And y'all niggas in the middle of the goddamn country. Y'all be fucking me up with that central mountain shit. Y'all be messing me up, man. I got a lot of people I be working with from all over the goddamn country. I mean, all over the country. And cats over here in Central Time and this time and Eastern Time. Man, so East Coast time, 8:30. West Coast time, 5:30. Rest of you niggas can figure it out. So, people should look in the southern sky where Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn will be visible to the naked eye. But a telescope will be needed to see Neptune and Uranus. I need a telescope to see Uranus? Pause. And then the 6 planets, that sounded kind of, I don't know about you, Daily Mail. The 6 planets will slowly move into formation leading up to January 21st and can be visible for about 4 weeks. So it's going to be in alignment for 4 weeks. We have this energy to draw Uranus. So we have this energy to draw from for 4 weeks, everybody. She said, stop it, Kel. Hey, I didn't say it. Michelle, they said it. They said you need a telescope to see your anus. Hey. They said it, not me. Pause. No diddy. 4 weeks, though. We have 4 weeks. You got a power plant to draw from for 4 weeks. So I hope you guys do something positive and productive with the energy. Do your rituals. Again, we just had the ritual of the solstice. So now we got another. Usually don't have this like this. So this is very rare when you have a planet alignment right after a solstice. Come on, y'all. Get in alignment. Do your energy. Draw from that shit. Put out what you want in the universe. God damn it. Get back to basics. What your ancestors used to do. That's how you're going to regain your power. So get back to it, peoples. All right, moving along. Air Force vet shockingly describes how he helped retrieve a UFO for the U.S. government. Air Force vet. So it says an Air Force veteran has made shocking claims about UFOs, and see, I told you I still got 2 days. See, when they keep putting out the alien information, aliens or NHIs. Now, what they call them, right? They're not aliens no more. Now the new term is non-human intelligence. So NHIs. So this is what they're gonna hit us with. They got us used to the new term, right? Or they getting us used to the new term. Because you know why? When they tell you about these cats, they want you to know they're intelligent. They're not alien. So an Air Force veteran has claimed an alien retrieval program, long rumored to be operated by the U.S., or he claims about UFOs and alien retrieval programs, plural, programs, long rumored to be operated by the U.S. government. Jake Barber said he was working for the government to assist downed craft one night when the communication process and procedure was modified, and he witnessed something that he believes was of extraterrestrial origin. He was told to fly a helicopter to a specific area when came 150 feet Now, this again, we don't know how they be writing. This is what this says. He was told to fly a helicopter to a specific area when, and this is what it says, came 100, I guess when he came, see, they forgot a word. When he came 150 feet from an egg-shaped object with no engine or thermal signals. An egg UFO. Now, I'm going to do this. Nanu, nanu. Nanu, nanu. Where's that from? Where am I? Nanu, nanu. Come on, y'all. Egg-shaped air spacecraft. Nanu, nanu. Come on, old heads. Where's this from? Where's Nanu, nanu? Mork from Mork. There you go. Mork from Mork. Shout out to Robin Williams, man. Mork and Mindy. Yep, Mork and Mindy. Nanu, nanu. An egg-shaped extra spacecraft. This nigga now, Mork and Mindy was in the 70s, y'all. Mork came here in an egg-shaped spacecraft from his planet, got with Mindy, and tapped. Basically. Now, this dude says he came up on an egg-shaped spacecraft, extraterrestrial craft. Now, you telling me these cats didn't know? Somebody didn't know back then? Okay. So, says Jake Barber said he was working for the government to assist down. Oh, I said that already. He was told to fly. Oh, damn. I already said that. Hold up. Oh, I saw an egg, a white egg. Now, if you've seen Mork and Mindy, that's exactly what he came in here in. A straight white egg. That's exactly what it says. So I saw an egg, a white egg, the pilot explained. It's inconsistent with anything I'd ever seen before, Barber told News Nation. So this is News Nation. This nigga was on News Nation. News Nation is pretty credible. Says his next order was to retrieve it from the ground, which he said was when he knew for sure the craft was not of this world. I can also tell you that the reaction by my team, we all knew we were dealing with something extraordinary, the pilot said. Excuse me. Over the last couple of years, it's been confirmed to me by ranking members of the UAP task force that what we were working with that night was, in fact, NHI, non-human intelligence. And it was not a unique experience. Basically, this shit happens all the time. Aliens, we fucking with these niggas. Aliens have been here, and we've been dealing with these niggas forever. All the time. I'm still holding on. I got another day, baby. I got 2 more days for my alien invasion. I'm holding on. I'm holding on to my alien invasion. Because, again, the release of this information, constant information, this is the slow drip. This is them telling you extraterrestrials and aliens exist. This is exactly what this is. Most people thought they was going to blast the shit on the 11 o'clock news or the 8 o'clock news. Breaking! Aliens are real! We have an extraterrestrial live with the president at the White House. Go, back to you, Jim. Go. What does the alien say? What does he have to say? Huh? Do they probe us? Do they do probes? And if they do probes, how long is the probe? Jim? Mr. Alien, do y'all do probes? That's a yes. Back to you, Jim. Like, oh, okay. Did he answer how long it was? Oh, I'm sorry. How long are the probes? He said, have you ever heard of a telephone pole? Back to you, Jim. Oh, shit. These aliens out here wilding. Apparently. Don't know. So, according to the thing here. But then, that ain't the only one. Because an Army Green Beret See, I'm trying to tell you. They're trying to tell you. An Army Green Beret, he claims alien technology recovered from UFO crash is stored underground at his naval base. I'm trying to tell you. They're telling you aliens exist. This is literally two dudes come out in the same goddamn week telling you that they've recovered alien technology. And it's not unnormal. It's not unnatural. Excuse me. It's a normal thing for this to be happening. So again, it says Army Green Beret claims alien technology recovered from UFO crash is stored at naval base. An Army Green Beret has made startling claims about encountering alien technology inside a secret underground USA Navy base in 2014. This is 2014. Randy Anderson, Mr. Anderson, who served 8 years in the Army Special Forces, was conducting weapons training at the Naval Support Activity Crane in Indiana when he and another Green Beret were escorted into an elevator and taken below underground. What did he find underground? Now, I don't know if I'm like, yo, what's down there? Nobody's taking me underground, nigga. What's down there? It says, we moved down a hallway and entered an area with a marking on the wall that said off-world technology. Anderson recalled. Immediately, immediately, alarm bells went off in my head. That's when the strange shit started happening. Anderson described a room containing a metallic basketball-sized sphere. It's like little circle spheres that they be flying around in the sky. Basketball-sized sphere that was levitating above a podium and appeared unnatural. The researchers began explaining that it had been recovered from a craft that had crashed. Another crash thing. Yo, Tress and Dencho, appreciate you. He says, for the hookup. No, for sure, brother. Says, so. All right, so the researchers began explaining that it had been recovered from a craft that had crashed. He said, I remember them saying it was a control mechanism for the craft. So they control the spaceship with this metallic ball. Whatever this ball is, or they touch it or whatever, and that motherfucker, how you control a spacecraft with a goddamn basketball? Nigga, cross you up, nigga. If I cross you up, that means we're going in the warp speed. If I hit a fadeaway, nigga, we just coasting. He says he also described being shown a rectangular metallic object with a crystal-like screen that could wrap around a person's forearm. Holy shit. So the screen was like this, and you could basically, I guess you could see it. It was a visual screen, like I guess it was maybe like an iPad, like a bracelet, an iPad bracelet, like maybe, or like a stand, like an iWatch, but it's on a metal bar or some shit like that, and it shows you visions or some shit. Says he also described, I got that one. It says it almost looked like a mirage effect. Above the screen, this is where it gets. Above the screen, hieroglyphic symbols. This is where it gets the shit. Above the screen, hieroglyphic symbols began to appear. It seemed to be some kind of communication tool. Hieroglyphics, y'all. Where do you get hieroglyphics? Where are hieroglyphics at? Where'd they come from? Can anybody tell me where the hieroglyphics come from? Anyone? Anybody? Hieroglyphics. I think that would be Gov't, right? There we go. I think that would be Gov't. So this goddamn spaceship has a metal basketball that controls the ship. Basketball, huh? And it got hieroglyphics on the screen, above the screen. Okay. So they're telling you guys, that one to me showed that hieroglyphics. All right. So you can go do it. You can watch the story. Again, that was also in the Daily Mail. That holy shit. Holy shit. And when I say holy shit, watch this next story. Cause moving along, OUTTA Fatberg. So so scientists collect smelly lumps. This is crazy right here. I'm like, how the hell? Scientists collect smelly lumps of wet wipes, used condoms, and grease from sewers and turn them into perfumes. Wait a minute, again. They take lumps of wet wipes, used condoms, and grease from the sewers and turn them into perfumes? Can anybody say shit fumes? That's what I see, shit fumes. I don't see a perfume. I see shit fumes. Goddamn. So let's read the story. Maybe it gets better. They might be some of the foulest smelling things imaginable. But scientists say that stinking fatbergs could form the basis of some beautiful perfumes. Now, what the fuck is a fatberg? It's fat and it's B-E-R-G, fatberg, right? So fatbergs are vast blobs of wet wipes, used condoms, plastic bags, and sanitary products, all held together and congealed in a congealed mass of fat grease. Ew! What the fuck? It's a blob of wet wipes, used condoms, plastic bags, and sanitary products, all held together by a congealed mass of fat and grease. Hey, it's a picture of it. The dude is holding a picture of one. Go look at the shit. Because it looked like shit. It looked like a big ass white turd. You ever seen a turd after it's been sitting in the sun a long time and it get really white? I know you've seen dog shit after sitting in the sun a long time and the sun has baked it basically and it gets all white. That's what it looked like. Now, they're making perfumes from this thing. So check this out. It says, now researchers at the University of Edinburgh have found a way to transform these nightmares from the sewers into a fragrant oil with scent of pine needles. With a scent of shit needles. We have a slight scent of shit. Can you smell this? There's a hint of shit there. It's very, very light. You can't really notice unless you have to put your nose there. You have to put your nostrils directly on it to really smell it. Can you smell the shit? Nigga, no! It's very, very faint. It's very faint. You can't really smell it unless you put your nose there. How about no? How about hell to the no, nigga? Chunks of the fatberg are fed to specially engineered bacteria that have been genetically programmed to eat sewer waste. They can program bacteria? What? To eat sewer waste. Over time, these bacteria break down the fatberg into valuable chemicals used in the perfume industry. So you've been using it already. If you use perfume, that's why you should get with the oils. Get with them damn oils that the conscious world got. Use the conscious oils. So over time, these bacteria. Oh, hold on, I said that. So in the future, the bacteria like this could be released into sewage plants to break down fatbergs and leave the sewers smelling even better. Yeah, right. Anybody wants some perfume made from shit and use condoms and sanitary wipes? Y'all know what that is. That's pussy and shit. That's pussy and ass wipes. That's the sanitary. Bow! Perfume, baby! Oh. You put your, yeah, let me. Kill these bitches tonight. Kill these bitches. These bitches ain't gonna know what hit them in the club tonight. Come here, girl. Come here, baby. Look at this. You smell. Take a little whip, baby. Take a look. Like, get your bitch ass away from me. What? What's wrong with this bitch? You don't know this. You don't know this smell. Take another whip. I think you mistaken. Take another whip, girl. Go. There you go. Take. Take another whip, girl. You mistaken. You mistaken. Oh shit. Shit fumes coming to a store near you. Moving along in health news. I had to break this down because there's actually a lot of health news. So vets issue an urgent warning about something melanated people knew all along. So veterans have come out and said, stop kissing your goddamn dogs. Duh, motherfucker. Melanated people, we don't let dogs be licking. Soon as that dog start licking that nigga, little nigga. Nope. Get your little ass. No. Nope. Get your little ass down. I love you too, little nigga. No. Nope. I am not a dog. You don't kiss me. You don't lick on me, little nigga. So apparently this is just becoming news to white people. But again, if you ever had a dog, you melanated, and you ever had a dog, or you knew a melanated person, you had a dog, you already know that don't go down. We don't allow that. We don't allow that shit. So it says, Claudia Winkleman hit the headlines this week or last week after making a disturbing confession about her 1-year-old King Spaniel, Skip. Skippy! The Trader's host, 52, revealed that she not only kisses her dog, but opens his mouth and inserts her tongue. I'm melting. You want to be? I'm the melting nigga now. Shit. See? Tell you, me, see? And we be knowing this shit. See, when melanated people be talking, you be like, see? You can't really blame us when we say this shit, man, because it's true. So, while many dog owners will likely relate to Winkleman's antics, not melanated dog owners, vets have now issued an urgent warning about locking lips with pooches. A team of Penn State researchers have warned that household dogs are overlooked spreaders of zoonotic pathogens. No shit. God damn. Worrying, this includes antibiotic resistance, salmonella, which can cause diarrhea, fever, abdominal cramps, and even death in some extreme cases. Yeah, French kitchen Cujo. He said, Roger Gross said French kitchen Cujo. Come here, Cujo. Bitch. Lock this bitch up. Lock this bitch up. She is that's disgusting. Lock this crazy bitch up. So it says, especially with salmonella, we think because dogs eat raw meat and shit all the time. That's why you would get salmonella. Dogs eat raw meat. So, especially with salmonella, we think about the role of agriculture in transmission. We think about eggs. We think about beef, said Sophia Kennedy, an author of the study. But the thing is, we don't let cows sleep in our beds or lick our faces, but we do dogs. Not melanated people. Not black folk. No, buddy. I would say not 90%. There's no absolutes, right? So I would say about 90% of melanated people don't allow their dogs. I was watching a Kev on Stage video about last month, I think it was, and he had his dog, and he was holding his dog, and his dog, he was saying something cute to his dog, and his dog reached up and tried to lick. He said, Nigga Kev said, we don't do that. And he said, this is a black house. He said, this is a black house. We don't do that. Goddamn right. Goddamn right, Kev on Stage. His dog tried to jump in. Motherfucker. Keep your ass over there. We trying to lick on me. So, hey, shout out to Kev on Stage for showing what happens in every black house, melanated house. We don't fuck with that. We don't do that. You said the dog tried him. Yep. The dog tried him. He said, nigga. That nigga Kev was quick too, nigga, because the tongue came out. He said, oh, motherfucker. It didn't hit him. It was so quick, it didn't get him. Kev was quick on that shit. So moving along. Just saying, Caucasian people, stop kissing your goddamn dogs in the mouth. What the fuck, man? Stop doing that. And then they be mad at niggas when melanated people say Caucasians smell like wet dogs. You got dog DNA. You got dog DNA. If you kissing dogs in the mouth, you got dog DNA. If you doing that. And y'all be mad when melanated people say you smell like wet dogs, but y'all kissing dogs in the mouth and think none of that shit's supposed to get in your goddamn body? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? So I'm just saying, you can't be hating Caucasian people when niggas say that you smell like wet dogs if you kiss your dog in the mouth. I don't want to hear no bullshit. I don't hear no shit, man. So moving along, a terrifying zombie deer disease, Mel, brother Mel, with your Bambi eating ass. Terrifying zombie deer disease may have jumped to humans as U.S. government scientists issue warnings. Oh, here it comes, the zombies, y'all. Zombies. A zombie deer disease that is fatal to every animal it affects could soon spill over into humans, if it hasn't already, according to an alarming new report. Now, I talked about this about 6 months ago, maybe even a little bit longer, when the deer started getting this, and I was telling people, stop, if you eat deer, stop going and killing eating Bambi, which y'all call venison. Stop killing little Bambis. Because it could be karma, and you might kill a little Bambi, universe might give you a little karma. So here it goes. Experts have been warning for years that the nearly 100% fatal chronic wasting disease, that's what they call it, chronic wasting disease, which leaves deers confused, drooling, and unafraid of humans. What up, bitch? What's up, nigga? I'll hoof your ass to death right now, fool. What's up? What's up, fool? You ever had a deer just square up on you like, Like, what up, nigga? Man, what would you do if a deer just squared up on you like that? Just put them hands up, put them hooves up. I got them hooves, bitch. Nigga, hooves, bitch. What you want, these hooves? You want these hooves? I'll give them to you if you want them. So, apparently, the deer has hooves. When he's, so it says, zombie deer disease that fatal, blah, blah, blah. Experts have, hold on. The disease has now been found in wild pigs. So it says it could jump from animals to people. And then it says now the disease has now been found in wild pigs that eat infected meat, with researchers warning it is steps away from spreading to domestic pigs and then humans. Uh-oh. Then we got World War Z, or what's the TV show? What's the zombie TV show, y'all? I never watched it, so what was that damn TV show? What's the damn TV show, y'all? Alien, what was it? Goddamn. Forgot the damn zombie show. What's the damn zombie show that they done made 18 million different TV shows off of that damn one zombie show? Walking Dead, thank you. Thank you, Walking Dead. It's about to be Walking Dead around this bitch, y'all. If you eating Bambi, if you eating Bambi, this is how it starts. Stop eating deer, man. Stop eating that shit. Seriously, stop eating it, or stay your ass away from me. I roundhouse your ass to the neck. if I see one little drool, nigga, one little, if I hear you go, if I hear brain, if I hear the B and the R and the A come out your mouth, bruh, bop, bop, boop. I don't want to hear nothing. Nigga, it sound like no zombie. Nothing. That's your ass, bitch. Bruh. Bitch, get your ass out of here. Stop eating Bambi. It says, we have some limited data now suggesting that feral pigs might be infected. If they can get infected, surely it's possible domestic swine could also become infected. It's possible. You keep eating that shit, it's possible. Goddamn. Anything's possible. I'll tell you right now, if I see one inkling that one of you niggas that's like that, you are getting taken out immediately. I do not care. Hey, nigga, we've been homies for 20 years. Hey, nigga, been a great 20 years. Good luck. Good luck on the other side. All right, moving along. Scientists reveal whether tap water or bottled water. Where's my shit? Y'all better start. Tap water or bottled water is safer after reviewing toxic chemicals. According to the International Bottled Water Association, Americans drink some 15 billion gallons of water. 15 billion gallons of bottled water each year, around 45 gallons per person. However, recent studies have shown bottled water may not be as safe as it seems. Well, we knew, we were talking about that a while back, but let's see. Last year, a sweeping review found up to 3/4 of bottled water contains harmful microplastics. Now, we were talking about that, which leach from packaging into our blood and accumulate in our organs, causing untold damage. This led researchers to conclude that tap water is generally safe, inexpensive, convenient, and eco-friendly. Tap water. So tap water over the bottled water. So it says, However, other research has found as many as 100 million Americans could be exposed to forever chemicals in tap water. So which is better? The microplastics or the forever chemicals? You're getting fucked both ways. Which one is better? Which is the better tapping? Basically, is it the tap water? Does the tap water do the better tapping? Or is it the bottled water? So it says, now amid a growing body of research, some scientists now say definitively that tap water is by and large safe, better regulated, and contains fewer microplastics than bottled varieties. So apparently, tap water is better. So now this is the thing. You have to have a filter. You can't just drink water out of the tap. So I have a filter, one of those those reverse osmosis systems. So that goes through the filter like every few hours and shit and so it filters the water all the time from the tank constantly, taking out all the pathogens and all that shit with the carbon filters and stuff. So I have that thing. And then you see I have this right here. This is the Dylan water bottle. You can see the Dylan. And this makes your water alkaline. So you can have this, and this makes your water alkaline. So you can get water from the tap is already alkaline usually, but this will make your alkaline. This will make your water like super alkaline. So you can do that. I would do that. Bottled water, again, that does have all these microplastics that accumulate in your body and shit. Unless you can do like unless you do cleanses every year, like I'm doing now, like I'm on right now, or I do twice a year to cleanse that stuff out of your body. And it's really hard. You can never get all that stuff out of your body, but you can stop the accumulation of it. So if you just, and when you're on your cleanse, just eat less stuff out of plastic. That's how you're going to do that. So as you're cleansing, just make sure most of the things that you're consuming when you're on your cleanse don't come from plastic. And that'll help alleviate that type of stuff. Also, man, which breaks down which toxins in your body, because I just had a bout with some toxin that on my cleanse right now that just came out of my leg. I can't even tell y'all. It was insane. So I'm doing the super ginger turmeric shots. So that's a bunch of ginger, bunch of turmeric, a whole lemon. I juiced a whole lemon in the juicer, even the peel. That's where all the nutrients is, in the peel. Then I do cayenne pepper oil, and then I do black pepper, and mix all it up. Man, whenever I do that, that pushes toxins out of your body like crazy, especially if you do it in the morning on your empty stomach. Man, and it was like some toxins that were in my leg that started to gather up in my leg. I was like, what the fuck is this? I started feeling that shit, and it was like a big ass ball, like a knot in my leg. So my body had pushed the toxins to this one area and then encased it in like this pouch so it wouldn't do anything. But what happens is your body does this stuff too, but over time toxins harden up and become cysts and then tumors. So this is why you need to cleanse all the toxins out of your body. Toxins harden up, it becomes really thick fluid, and then it becomes hard, then it becomes a cyst, then it becomes a tumor. So that thing was in my leg, so I broke that shit up, right? And all the toxins that was in that little pouch floated up to the top of my leg, to the skin, and made my whole leg, like this whole surface, around the surface of my area, like hard as a rock. It was crazy. It was crazy hard. I couldn't even stick like a needle in it. And so then over time, I kept massaging it. And then the toxins started to come out of my leg, y'all. Holy shit. I can't tell y'all. The toxin just started to come up out of my leg through the pores. And goddamn. Holy shit. So do those shots. That shit pushes toxins through your body. Every time I do that, something like that'll happen. Some type of toxin will rise to the surface and try to come out of my body. So I've seen this many times. Happened in my back when I had a little something in my back. I felt it and I massaged it and shit started coming out of my back, up in my upper spine. Shit's crazy. So, you know, that's what I do. I'm not saying that you can do it. Again, I can't give you advice, but again, you know, that's just what I do. And if you want to cleanse your body of toxins, that shit works like crazy. That shit works like crazy. Let you know how good it works. Peter McCullough, the doctor who came out during the Pandeezy, and he was the most he's the most what is it? He has the most peer-reviewed, he's the most peer-reviewed doctor. And he came out and he was saying he was part of the Misinformation 12 along with Rizza Islam. Now he has a supplement right now that will cure you of he says that will knock out the the CV, right? The 1-9, right? And the main ingredient is like turmeric and ginger. The main ingredient in his supplement to cure you of all the toxins and shit out of your body is turmeric and ginger. I'm like, motherfucker, you just go buy turmeric and ginger and juice it and do it yourself. So great way. That is a super. I mean, you feel that shit pushing things out of your body when you down that. It's crazy how strong that is. So again, turmeric, ginger, a bunch of it, whole lemons, and cayenne pepper oil or regular cayenne, and then black pepper. And you got to do black pepper because turmeric is absorbed 2,000 times better when you use black pepper. So just saying. So moving along. So just use your bottled water. Just use your tap water, and then you can put a filter on it, and then don't use plastic bottles and stuff like that. So again, boom, ow, hit myself in the knee with that shit. God damn, that hurt. So moving along, last few things. Scientists say they may have found what's causing so many unexplained cancers, right? So we're just talking about the microplastics. Check this out. A major scientific review may have found a possible cause of many of the cancers for which genetics, diet, and lifestyle cannot explain. After reviewing more than 3,000 studies on microplastics, researchers conclude that these tiny toxins are linked to lung and colon cancers, as well as other lung diseases and infertility. That could be significant because unlike dozens of cancers that are in decline, colon cancers are rising, especially among young people who are not normally at risk. Likewise, lung cancers not caused by tobacco are also on the rise, a trend which has also baffled experts. Microplastics are pieces of plastic smaller than 5 millimeters in diameter that are released by consumer goods like food containers, clothes toys, packaging, cigarette filters, and tires. Now, if you heating up microwave dinners, see, I used to do that. That's why I really had to cleanse. When I was on the poor side of the game, I had to go do those microwave dinners that come in plastic, and you're heating up plastic. That plastic releases in your food. You should never heat up your food in plastic or styrofoam, ever. That plastic heats up, and those molecules go into your food. So, no TV dinners that come in that plastic bullshit. Stop eating that. They've contaminated the air we breathe, food we eat, and water we drink, and have been found in virtually every major human organ. Shit. Where they cause widespread inflammation when the immune system recognizes it as a foreign invader. This can cause a myriad of medical problems, including tissue damage and inflammation in the liver, heart, and over time, accumulation in the body can lead to irreversible damage. So again, inflammation. The thing what I was just telling you about, the turmeric shots, that's an anti-inflammatory shot. Super anti-inflammatory shot. Just so you know, that's the cause of all diseases in your body, everybody, is inflammation. If you can keep inflammation down, which are fires in your body, you keep all the out of control wildfires out in your body, you will stay healthy. But that's what cancers are. They're wildfires in your body that get out of control that you don't take care of. It's a little small burn smoldering over here for a little bit, and you don't do nothing about it. Then that motherfucker starts off into a little trash can fire, and you ain't doing nothing. Then the smoke alarm goes off, boop, boop, but you still over here on your Instagram like, God damn, that girl ass is fat as hell. God damn, girl, what the hell you doing? Oh, God damn. What the fuck? Trump is a bitch ass nigga? Oh shit, fuck Trump, he's a racist motherfucker. You on your Instagram doing all this shit. And this is smoldering at you. The fire alarm is going off on this goddamn, and you over here Instagramming off. Then that's it. Now you got a fucking fire in your living room, and you over here still TikToking and shit. So, got to take down inflammation. That's those anti-inflammatory shots that I was telling you about. Try them and then get back to me and tell me how they work for you. I promise you, those things are off the chain. They go, as soon as you down that shit, they gonna make your body woo. Your body go. Your body go through convulsions. It knows. This is some shit in here that's about to wreck some shit. So, just try it. And then the last story I got in the health news is why brothers are so hated around the world. If I can get back to my story. Damn. Hold up. So, this story is why brothers are so hated around the world. This is an actual story, guys. So, got this from an actual news report. So it says, a map reveals the average penis sizes around the globe. And America is not a world leader. They actually have a map of the different countries, and the scale goes from 3.3 inches to 7.1 inches, and it's in color. On the 3.3 inch side of the game, it's all light pink. It's really, really light pink. And then on the 7.1 inch side of the game, the shit is dark purple, right? This shit is dark, like violet, right? And so then that's the scale, 3.3 to 7.1. And so then it shows you the map of the world, right? And then what do you know? Right down in the middle of Africa, why is that shit damn near black? If you look on the map, please go to the Daily Mail and find, because you can see the the map. That shit is hilarious. So the map is fucking all down sub-Saharan Africa is dark, deep, dark, damn near black purple. Right? That shit ain't even the color on the set. It's darker than the purple that they showing on the scale. Right? So this is the story. This shit is hilarious. In a global battle of the bulge, the U.S. does not crack the top 10. So when they say U.S., you know who they talking about, right? Who is supposedly the predominant demographic in America? Who is supposedly the predominant demographic in America, right? Who do they say America is 50-something% of who? Or he'll say, not us. It would be a Y and a T. There you go. So, I'm just saying. So it says America does not top the top 10 or even the top 60 when it comes to penis size, according to new rank. Not even the top 60. Goddamn, America. Now it says the average penis length when erect in the U.S. is around 5.5 inches. slightly higher than the global average, according to Data Pandas, an online library of data sets pertaining to health, crime, education, demographics, and the economy. Now, Sudan and the Democratic Republic of the Congo earned the top on the top spots. You don't say. Again, Sudan and the Democratic Republic of the Congo earned the top spots for penile length. No, you're kidding. Black melanated people, Africans? No. With an average of 7.7 and 7.5 respectively. For 7.7 for Sudan, 7.5 for the Congo. And then it says, respectively. Ecuador was third. Now, Ecuador, are those melanated people in Ecuador? I don't know. Somebody tell me. I may be off. Is melanated people in Ecuador? Somebody tell me, please. Are there melanated people in Ecuador? I just want to know. I just want to know. Is melanated people in Ecuador? It says was third with an average. Now, okay, yeah, okay, so melanated people, okay. Just saying, I'm just, hey, this is the story. This ain't me keeping the rankings, y'all. This is the, who is it? The library of whatever. They keeping the rankings. So it says, now, moving past that, Thailand, North Korea, and Cambodia took the bottom 3 spots with 3.72, 3.78, and 3.88. You could just kill me. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all in the next life. I'm just saying. Hey, Thailand, North Korea, and Cambodia. I ain't saying that you should do that. I'm just saying what I would do. If I'm out of here. If that's me, I'm out of here. Salam alaikum. See y'all on the next go around. Deuces. See you next lifetime. So, this shit was hilarious. And then the measurements were derived from self-reporting. There's a self-reporting opening the possibility that the men surveyed exaggerated the sizes. Oh, shit. The global rankings ranked the U.S. at a number 68 with an average of 5.7. Many Americans' peers ranked theirs higher than Australia. Canada, oh, wait a minute, ranked theirs higher than Australia. Australia, France, and UK came in 5, and then Canada and whatever ranked in at 5 too. So apparently, all the African countries, it says the countries with the largest reported sizes were South America, Africa, the Caribbean, and the Middle East. Can somebody tell me what these places have in common? Again, let me name them off. The biggest, the places with the biggest. Just saying, it ain't me, it's them. South America, Africa, the Caribbean, and the Middle East. What do they have in common? I don't know. What do these places have in common? I'm not sure what these places have in common. I don't know what these places have in common. Everybody can do you? I don't know. I'm at a loss. Can anybody tell me? I'm just saying. Hey, I guess I'll never find out. I don't know. Hey. Forever be a mystery. Moving along. In nigga news, Barack and Michael Michelle allegedly are on their way to divorce. No more Barack and Michael Michelle, everybody. It's over. The party's over for Barack and Michael Michelle. Says Michelle didn't want to go to the inauguration in Trump's inauguration. Trump's inauguration or the funeral. Said she didn't want to sit next to Trump because Trump is evil. We talked about that earlier. Now they're saying Barack. They're saying Barack is about to be an investor in Wiener Schnitzel. Barack is about to be a major investor in Wiener Schnitzel, Ballpark Franks, and Hillshire Farms. He's going full-fledged. Barack said, fuck it. I'm coming out. Don't shoot, I'm coming out. Is that right, Barack? Goddamn, boy. Nigga, you lose an election to Trump, nigga, Trump just make you just flip, don't he? This nigga said, fuck it, I'm divorcing Michelle. Fuck it, I'm coming out. I'm investing in Wiener Schnitzel. Anybody want to invest with me? I got my investments in Wiener Schnitzel and Hillshire Farms. No, Barack, nobody wants to invest with you, brother. Good luck. Peace out. Hey, I'm just saying, hey, man, I heard Barack got the hands put to him by Michelle for all the Transformer allegations. Like, it was, remember when it went really, when the Candace Owens was going hard on, going hard, no diddy, on Macron, the French, president. So when that was going on, everybody was putting the eye on and saying, oh, Michelle Obama too. They were saying, how come you ain't talking about Michelle? Excuse me. So when that happened, the report came out that said at some party, Michelle was like, hey, look here. Hey, B. What's up, B? What's up with all this Transformer talk, my nigga? He just went off. She just started wailing on him. Because Barack had a black eye. Y'all don't remember that. Go back and look at that time. Barack had a fucking black eye. It might be Michael. If she was able to tag Barack like that, it might actually be Michael. We don't know. But Barack, he might not want to be an abused spouse. He doesn't take spousal abuse. So apparently they getting divorced. Allegedly. Not apparently. Allegedly. I say allegedly. But you can't let somebody put hands on you like that, Barack. You can't let her just dot you in the eye like that, my nigga. Ain't no eyes in Barack. Last time I checked, it's a B-A-R-A-C-K. Ain't no eyes in Barack. You can't let her dot you in the eye like that, my nigga. Moving along, a crazy mother is arrested for slapping a white principal to the ground at a basketball game for pulling the mother's children off the court during the game. Now, there's a video, but no sound. So there's a video of the incident, but no sound. Now, however, so you can't hear nothing. We don't know technically what was said. Now, melanated moms, just melanated people in here, when somebody else touches your kid that you don't know or you don't like, what usually comes out your mouth to that person when they touch your kid? Get your motherfucking hands off my kid. Don't you touch my kid. Get your hands off my kid. I don't want to see it. That's what happened. So when you look at the video, melanated people, we can map this out as it worked out. You can see the video. The kids is playing on the damn basketball court. They just playing. Now the basketball game is going. They coming down the court. The kids could get smashed or hit by the basketball or something. So the Caucasian lady, She runs out. She grabs both kids real quick. Bam, snatched them off. Right? She grabbed, and she did one kid aggressively because the basketball game, the game was coming. They was coming down court. So she went and grabbed one real quick, and she snatched him up. Right? It looked like it was a little aggressive. So the sister, and she was in the goddamn. She had a scarf. She was a sister in the scarf. She was at the game, and her hair pinned up in the scarf. Right? So she come over, and you don't hear nothing, but you see. and you see this right here, and she holding one kid. She got a kid in her hand, and when she doing this, immediately I knew that was, bitch, don't touch my motherfucking kids, bitch. Don't you put your hands on my kids. I'm gonna beat you, I'll slap you. And she was like, well, take her, and you can tell the response was, well, keep them off the court. Get your kids off the court. And then the next thing was, that was the next shot. That was the next. Keep your kids off the court. Oh, yeah? She said, she was sitting in a chair. She was sitting in the chair when she got smacked. She got, bop. She said, woo. She fell all the way back. She damn near flipped out that chair. She actually did. She fell out the chair. She fell out the chair. So, they called the police. So it was two ladies, but only one hit the white lady. So they called the police. One of the ladies took off. She just said, fuck this. Well, both of the ladies took off, actually. Both of the ladies took off. Then the lady who slapped the Caucasian lady, she turned herself in. And then they still looking for the other chick. She was like, fuck that. She's like, fuck that, you on your own, chick. And the other girl, she didn't slap her. So that's why she probably thinking, I didn't slap the girl, so why are they looking for me? So I ain't turning myself in because I ain't do nothing. That's probably what she's thinking. But goddamn, you cannot put your hands on melanated people's kids. Let me tell you something, Caucasian people. This is a word of advice, because I fuck with you. Fuck with you sometime. Man, you cannot. Let me tell you, re-say that one more time. You cannot put your hands on melanated people's kids. Black men get mangled for putting their hands on melanated sisters' kids. You understand? What the hell you think they're going to do to a Caucasian man or a Caucasian woman? Melanated brothers get smacked the shit. They get attacked. So you know what's going to happen to your ass. So Caucasian people, keep your hands to yourself. That's all I'm saying. If the kid was going to get ran over, just let the kid get ran over, and it's the mom's fault. But you touch the kid. Now, was that right for the mom to slap the kid, slap the lady? Was that right for her to slap, for saving her kids? Just being honest about it. Should she have slapped that lady for saving her kids? What say you? Okay, we got a no from Dwayne. No. Okay, no. All right, y'all with it? Y'all not racist? All right, y'all not racist? You can't do it. Okay. You can't do. All right, y'all not racist up in here. You can't. You cannot slap. First of all, she saved your kid from injury. That's the first thing. She saved your kid from injury because you were being neglectful to your child. You were neglecting your kid, putting the child in danger. The Caucasian lady saved the kid, and your reward was to slap the living taste out that bitch mouth. I mean, she literally slapped the taste out of her mouth. Like she was bleeding. She had to go to the hospital. That lady had to go to the hospital after. She smacked the taste out of that bitch mouth. She was like, she started doing that shit. Somebody, can I have a piece of candy? Can I give me a taste of food? Something. I can't taste. I cannot. She was like, you need to go to the doctor. She was bleeding and shit. She was like, doing that shit. Stop touching people's kids. Y'all better stop touching people's kids. So the sister was arrested. The sister was arrested finally, and she was charged with assault and $100,000 bail. Now, was that bail excessive? $100,000. $100,000. Is that a little too much bail, or did she deserve the $100,000 bail? That's a little excessive. I mean, now she shouldn't have hit her, but you don't touch people's kids either without asking. So we gotta, hey, you don't touch people's kids, you don't hit people. So I'm just saying. She says, okay, too much. All right, too much. Damn, 100K. That's crazy. 100K for just a slap. And it wasn't like even a hard slap, but she was sitting in that chair. And she slapped the shit out of her holding the baby, y'all. Old girl got skills. She was holding the baby and slapped the shit out of the lady at the same time. That girl got some skills. Put that girl in MMA immediately. Call Dana White. But just saying, you can't hit people. You can't hit people, everybody. Just because you want to, you can't do that as assault. No matter if they touch your kids, you have to be the one to press charges. You can't just go and smack people. Although we want to, we live in a different world. This ain't 1990s. In the 90s, yep. In the 90s, oh hell yeah, it was on and popping. You can do that shit all day. In the day of camera phone, can't do that shit no more. I know it sucks, but no. Moving along, last thing I got, police stop lessons. So a mother screams, "Help, I'm black," as she's arrested for terrible behavior at a car wash. I don't know if y'all saw this video. But this shit was crazy. So a mom who was arrested at a car wash following an altercation over $10 worth of wipes screamed out, "Help me, I'm black," as cops handcuffed her, slaps handcuffs on her. Erica Lemieux, 46, was accused of stealing the items from the Clean Express auto wash in Elyria last year, with body cam footage of the incident emerging this week. Staff called the police after the mom allegedly became aggressive and cursed at an employee. When officers arrived, they attempted to reason with Lemieux and asked her to leave. However, the mom refused and a struggle ensued, which resulted in her arrest. Body cam footage shows the police talking to the car wash staff, who said they gave Lemieux 6 packets of complimentary wipes before she demanded more. When they refused, she allegedly snatched some up and headed out without paying. As the police approached, Lemieux could be seen vacuuming her car and barely looked up as they tried to talk to her. At this point, the officers informed her she is under arrest and began trying to place her in handcuffs. "Don't touch me, I'm not under arrest," Lemieux yells as she begins to struggle and scream. As they continue to grapple, she cries, "Help me, I'm black! I'm black! I'm black!" Stop pulling on me. The officer warns her to comply or she will leave, or she will have to use her taser, but the woman keeps yelling and squirming. Now, I'm black! Usually, though, that ain't gonna help you when you screaming, "I'm black." that usually ain't gonna help you. But, again, is that the racist black card? Did she pull out the unlimited black card? The black Uno card? Again, people, you gotta stop doing that shit. Stop pulling that racist bullshit, man. Eventually, this shit has to get out of here. It serves no purpose. It doesn't do anything for you. Call Caucasian people racist. It does nothing. They're in power. So you can call them racist all goddamn day. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean any fucking thing. You call them racist. Nigga, you calling me stingy while I'm eating a triple-decker fucking turkey burger, nigga, from turkey cheeseburger, and you calling me selfish and stingy while I'm... You're a fucking selfish motherfucker! Look at you! You fucking asshole! You're selfish! We're over here starving! Give us the... You hear something? Do you hear something? Me neither. This nigga just gonna keep eating his burger and be like, nigga, I could have swore I heard something. Oh well. He just gonna keep doing that. Just do it. Motherfucker, give me a piece of that burger. I want a piece of that. No, go get your own goddamn burger. Stop begging for a piece of his goddamn burger. He don't give a fuck. He ain't giving you shit. Fuck out my face is what you gonna get. Now, on the trespass side of the thing, so again, when you're at an establishment or anywhere that's not that you don't own or you're renting, and someone tells you to leave, you have to leave. If you don't leave, then that is trespassing. Now, if someone tells you to leave and you do leave, it's not trespassing. Just so we're clear. So a police officer can't come to you and say, so if a business wants you to leave and they haven't told you that you had to leave yet, and then they call the police and then the police comes and tells you that you have to leave, then that's your first warning. So that's what happened with her. They didn't tell her she had to leave. She took the $10 worth of wipes. So then they called the police and police came and told her, hey, the business doesn't want you anymore. You have to leave. Now, usually what the police officers will do is they'll come up and they'll say, we need your ID. You're being trespassed. We need your ID. Now, do you have to give up your ID when you're being trespassed on the initial on the initial altercation or interaction when they first telling you that the person doesn't want you there? No. You are allowed to leave once you because it's called notice. Everything in society, especially legal in society, if it has to have power, it has to have notice. Especially if it's in conflict. If you're in conflict with someone legally, then a person has to have notice that you have a problem in order for there to be some type of remedy available. You didn't tell me that you had a problem. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Right? So same thing. When trespassing, if a business wants you gone, they just can't call the police and the police come there and say, well, I need your ID because I'm formally trespassing you. No, it doesn't work like that. They have to give you a chance to leave first of your own recognizances. And then if you say no, or if you leave and then you come back, then you've broken the law and you can now be formally trespassed. So that was her problem. She didn't understand that and she got snatched up again. You got to know the law. She gets snatched up. I'm black. Save me. I'm black. That ain't working. That shit ain't working. It ain't never worked. It may have worked during the George Floyd time. It damn sure ain't about to work now that Trump back in office. You can forget that shit. Niggas was living high on the hog for the last 4 years. Well, that's a wrap on that. Police officers don't give a shit no more. So again, get your ass over here. Stop playing. Know Your Rights Foundation. Make sure you get your stuff. Again, order the Great Book of Melanin Research. Again, the same reason that we on that map. Y'all saw the map. Y'all heard, well, y'all didn't see it, but you heard the map. You can go to the Daily Mail and see the map. Right here, baby. This is why we doing it. But everyone has melanin, just so we're clear. I'd be clowning, but everybody has melanin. But again, go to that Great Book of Melanin, the hard copy, the Great Book of Melanin Research, the hard copy, boom, and get your Know Your Rights manual and your public official bonds book. This is how to go after police officers' insurance when they violate your constitutional rights, because the insurance or the bond is tied to their oath of office, their oath to the Constitution. So when they violate your constitutional rights, they lose the bond. It's pretty much that simple. But you have to get them on camera. So when they're violating your constitutional rights, you say, hey, officer, you're in danger of violating my constitutional rights. And then, boom, you pull out the camera and make sure you say that on camera. And when you get him doing it, after you said it on camera, boom, you got him. That's how it has to work. Got to get some evidence right here. Then boom, right here, it comes with the constitutional rights card. Lets officers know what your rights are and what happened when they violate your rights. Going after that insurance, and you can sue them also. Going after doing both of those things, and the qualified immunity notice card and notice, and you keep all of these in your car, and you say, officer, I don't answer questions. You hand this to the officer with your driver's license, registration, and whatever, and you say, boom, I don't answer questions. Or you just put it on the window, because in a lot of states it says you have to present it. So you can present it, boom, and they can put it on the window, and the officer will usually take a picture of it or some shit like that, and then boom. So this is what you need right here. This is your police stop law package, and then you order that. It comes with, boom, comes with the flashcards, so you get all of this right here. This is everything you get. You don't get this for free. You got to order this, but then you get the rest of this for free. Again, at realnagas.com. Make sure you support. That's the way to support over there. Also, please support Know Your Rights Foundation. We also have the exemption cards. So we don't know what's going on with that zombie deer shit. So if they have to come out with a crack scene for that, make sure you're ready. Get your exemption cards. This is a religious exemption. Let me show you this one. This is a religious exemption. So if you have a religious exemption against the cupcakes, you know, the crack scene, you can give them this, give your boss this, and it tells them, hold on. Excuse me. So it tells your bosses that that the fetal Charmin, or the crack scene, it has fetal baby tissue in it, and you have a religious exemption against that. That's been ruled in a court, so that has the ruling right there. And then this is the liability exemption, saying if they force you to get it, then they're reliable for every second that it's in your system. So if you're only on the job for about 4 to 12 hours a day, you have that stuff in your system for about 24 hours a day. So every second that it's in your system that you're not required to have it, they have to pay you for it. So you can only get these at knowyourrightsfoundation.org. All right, this is the only place you can get these, not on realnagas.com. And then, boom, if you want to get into as a volunteer, like the rest of the brothers did this week, who didn't finish their damn shit that they needed to do to fully get into class yet, but you better get your ass in there. Don't be wasting my time. But make sure you get over to knowyourrightsfoundation.org and sign up, /volunteers, and sign up, and so you can get into the next interview class, and we can get you in here and get you Johnny Cochran'd up so that you can know the law, start smacking popo with your skills. And get your skills. All right, that's it for me. Oh, right here, make sure you call up Timmy Tight Top too. Make sure you hook up the homie Timmy Tight Top on the weed juice. Remember, he you know, a lot of his people is in Altadena. That's where he from. So make sure you give the homie some support and tell him you saw it on Real Nagas. The number is 323-776-2587. Again, 323-776-2587. And tell him you saw it on Real Nagas. And you want a discount. The discount is 5 off juice. Again, 5 off juice, and he will hook you up. And again, let him know that you're thinking about him, you're supporting him, especially with the Altadena thing going on, because that was a lot of his peoples is out there. And Timmy Tight Top has a pretty famous family, like sports family. They were really big in sports, and they're really big in Altadena. So just give Timmy Tight Top a shout out for that. And again, if you want to hit me on the Cash App, I appreciate you guys. Hit me on the Cash App through the week for the shawarma donations. I'm about to be back on my shawarma next month, so the Cash App is Real Nagas, the number 9. Appreciate you on that. And that's it. That's it for me. The best way to support me though is to get the Great Book of Melanin Research from my website. That's the best way to support, or the Cash App, or go to patreon.com/realnagas and sign up. But that's it for me. I'm out of here. I'm hungry as hell. I'm about to get me some. I can't get no real food yet. Salmon is real food. Salmon is good, but I'm getting tired of salmon. I need to get back to my chicken shawarma. I got about 2 more weeks, and then we back in the game. So appreciate y'all for showing up, supporting, and thank you, mods, for taking out the P. I saw you kicking out a bunch of people. I couldn't see what they were saying, but I saw you mods kicking out a bunch of laptop gangsters. can EAD. So appreciate y'all for doing that. I'm out of here. Holler at you next week. Deuces.